is everyone? I'm just going to move it down because I'm going to sit down and see who's in. And look, Shorty. That's probably a bit better. Oh, no, I'm going wonky. Bear with, guys. I need to get a new phone holder sorted this week. And where's he put the remote? Oh, no, I'm going there. Bear with, guys. Bear with, guys. Where's he put it? No, it's that one that's playing. Oh, I'll get there in the end.
What?
It was playing and I thought it was the telly, so I was looking around for the remote and it was the iPad.
No, the telly volume is turned down.
Hello, notification on. Go for it. Painting. King Julian. Hello, Robin Grace.
I like to move it.
DELPH, wow, just made that 1 hour limit. Hey, DELPH. So we've got Sojo Dan. Kevin! It's Kevin Bradley. Very good evening. My mum is in. Brian. Gavin Fry. Michael Lowe. Very good evening. Ron Martin. Effingham. Hey, buddy. I love that name. I do.
It just sounds wrong, doesn't it?
It does. That's why I like it. I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah, it just suits us. It suits us.
Yeah. Stephen B. Very good evening. Merwin. Is that Rob and Grace on time for once? Well, it is Halloween, so the unusual happens. Grace is getting Rob's Halloween makeup ready. No, he doesn't need that. Just his face. See what that's doing? How weird is that?
No, it's doing that, isn't it? Oh well.
Yeah.
Don't matter. I don't need makeup.
I need to do it to live chat anyway. Oh, weird. I won't be reading off there. Let's try that. No.
Just say hide all messages. You can read them on there all the time.
Yeah, I'm going to have to because that's going to bug me.
Where did you press it?
Hide chat at the bottom.
There we go.
So, Jerry. Hiya, darling. Mick Blizzard. Effingham, so wrong.
So wrong, it's right.
So, how is everybody this evening? Hope you're all keeping well. Those with kids have been out trick-or-treating and...
Brian, not Brian. Pete's another one who doesn't need a mask.
That's not nice. I ain't saying any of that apart from you. I ain't getting involved in that. I ain't getting involved one bit. Hi all, I'll say it properly soon. Geez, Rob, it's for kids that dress up in fancy dress. Get those hot pants off and put trousers on, says Dan. So it's a bit of a different one tonight, guys, because it's you guys that are going to choose what we're going to do. So we can either work on the mountains more.
It's one of the two M's.
Well, no, I was also thinking a P, MMP.
MMP.
Or PMM.
P.
Or MPM. Yeah. Painting. You're giving it away now, Jesus. So anyway, guys, oh, Machine New Zealand. Shh. Don't tell anyone, but I'm listening at work. Shh. Hi, buddy. Hope you're okay. So, anyway, guys, we have a choice this evening of working on my mountings, continuing with that.
Mountings.
Mountains.
That's better. You said mountings.
No.
You did.
Mountains. Let's try that again. So we've got mountains, we've got a Metcalf, or I can do more painting of bits. So I think we thought we'd leave it to you guys. Go for it painting. Hello. Huh? Jake, I thought go for it painting was yours. And Ian Mellon, hiya buddy. What about one of the card kits I sent? Oh, I include that in Metcalf, Dan. It isn't Metcalf, but it's a card kit.
No, the issue is we've got 3 card kits on the go that haven't been completed yet.
Well, one of them is.
Have you finished paving?
Literally the tiniest amount to pave.
Right.
Municipal building I can't fully do until we've got everything painted and sorted there. That's on standby. So what else?
No, it's down to 2 actually. You've completed the fire station, haven't you?
Yeah. was going to say, all that took was 2 stickings on. No, I'm Let's Go Exploring. Huh? So who's Go For It painting then? Because I thought that was Jake. Wayne Model Builder, happy Halloween, everyone. Am I mixing up?
You are. Go For It Painting has got some amazing stuff on his page.
Get the trains running. Don't have a word with me over that, Brian. That's someone else.
2 seconds.
What you do. I only come here for banter and laughs.
Where.
And you ain't.
Slight hitch for that. There's the track.
What about the lower one?
Yeah. Really? Really?
So what was I coming over here for? I was coming here for something and I can't remember what. No, I can't remember what. I just thought use that bargain building experiment of making slates for a roof to make it a bit more realistic. That's what I was looking for in my book. Go For It painting. I thought that was Jake. I'm obviously mixing it up, so I do apologise. I haven't got the name on the list. This is where I'm like, oh, it's not on the list. Oh, Daniel. Sorry, Daniel, sweetheart. For some reason, it's because he's Let's Go Exploring, so I've got it confused. So I do apologise, even though it's completely different. For some reason, it's my head did that, so... you should say choose what to do. I said get trains running or do stuff to get them running. Get out your hoodie and put your Halloween costume on, Rob. Oh, I should have worn my teddy bear onesie tonight, since it's Halloween actually. So yes, if people can have input, just so we know, I've had like different answers, so it's a bit hard. So are we doing like a building, Metcalf or similar? We're doing mountains, or are we doing painting? All 3 things are needed to get the line running. Or are you doing a bit of ballasting?
No, I was playing with syringe. It's only water.
Oh, you! Ugh!
What?
Freaking tea spilt. Don't know how that happened.
Excuse the swearing.
I didn't swear. I did not swear. That means half my tea's gone down the drain. Mother, look! It's the kitchen thing in the shed. Ours!
Yeah. Nicking it out of the bleeding shed.
And I just have that for this, because this...
Can't take you anywhere.
Excuse me? Really?
Mucky
Look at
pup.
yourself. You just lose everything. I make a mess, you lose everything.
You don't make a mess. You're just a.
Well, this is the second
You're
live.
occasionally.
This is the second live I've spilled my tea.
You are just very occasionally, once a year, tidy.
Make it a Thomas face out of sculpt mould. Make it a ghost one to put on a ghost engine. I gave you 3 options here, Dan. Grace, please tell Rob to look at Messenger. Mountains.
Are we starting already?
I was going to say starting already. Wayne Model Builder, mountains of the way. Gavin Fry scenery all the time. No, she didn't swear. Grace did not swear. 0 in the pot. Don't ask me to make dinner then. Carl Button, very good evening, darling. So for those of you that are in, I think scenery is winning at the moment, but we're kind of having a draw of what to do today. So all 3 things need doing. So we've either got a Metcalf kit or similar, one of the other kits that I've got. We've got working on the mountains, which is fiddly as anything. Or we've also got painting up some more of the figures, which is needed for the municipal building. So it's kind of leaving it to you guys today to decide. We've had quite a few votes on scenery or mountains. And we have had a few at Metcalf, none on painting, which I will keep that in future. I might just paint off of episode thing. Grace works on the mountain, Rob works on the track. Brian's desperate to get this line on, isn't he? So yes, do you wanna create a poll? Have you turned me off?
Yes.
No.
Why?
We can't create a bowl off our phone or anything, can we? I don't think so. Reminds me of another YouTube channel I watch for guys, a fireman and very safety conscious. He's also incredibly accident prone. Brilliant. I like this guy. At least if we hurt ourselves, we know how to treat ourselves. I can't set it on here, I don't think. Even though this is the RGJ.
Well, we'll just go for the general.
That's what I'm trying to get.
The general consensus.
Well, I've kind of it's kind of between Metcalf and scenery. I want to see this train running when I send it back. Oh, what have I done there? So yeah, guys, we've kind of got like track. Brian, we can't do the track yet. I want to see some running as well. Well, if you look at earlier video, guys, you will have seen it running. So yes, between Metcalf and Mountains, guys. Metcalf is from Effingham. So we're kind of even really at the minute for Mountains or Metcalf, guys. Both ends. Obviously a Metcalf would be something new. The Mountains do need doing. Trains. Is this a trains channel? Jerry, you know this isn't. This is just throw it together and it's potluck. Yeah, this is like your junk shop that you go into and you've got a few nice things. Trevor VEAIL, very good evening, darling. What, the 4-minute one?
4-minute what?
No, not this video. Ages ago we had the trains running, Jake. I think before you joined us, actually, darling. But if you do look at earlier videos, we did get the lines running. More the old girl than anything.
No, we had all three running. We had all three running.
Mountains and tracks, said Prime. Mountains from Mick. I think the Mountains might be winning, guys.
Mountains it is.
Might be my Mountains.
Only because they're a bunch of perverts.
Do they like me saying my Mountains?
Yeah.
No, it's not a train channel, it's a GMT channel. Exactly, Jake. Drinking tea and yeah. Come on, everyone. Track. Stop it, Brian. Gutted about that. See this?
Have you got any more glazing left from your Metcalf kits?
Any more glaze? I have plenty of glazing sheets. Plenty.
I don't suppose you've got any frosted ones, have you?
No, because I think what I was going to keep for frosted you throw away. The only thing I do have is glue from a glue gun somewhere. It was glazed. Well, you can use like that. There's so many different things we could use. It's kind of asked me at a moment here when I haven't exactly got it to hand.
No, it's all right.
Why are you thinking something in future?
No, but that's...
Because I think I have something. Also, you can use the sheets off the pockets, thingy pockets.
Oh yes, I know the one you mean.
You know, and what we could do for stability is put it onto the plastic, and then that over it, so we glazed it's got more stability as well. Total scale models track. John Bristow, hiya buddy, you've not been on for a little bit. Definitely Mountains. Train and run track. I ain't saying that, Stephen. I ain't getting fined.
Already?
Not the Mountains, the smaller hill. That way Grace can contemplate her actions and swear while in the corner. It's my naughty step, actually. And I am missing it. I am missing it a lot, but I kind of need to get one thing done. Oops.
Yeah, we've had this discussion this week, haven't we?
I was going to say track 2, but then remember the tweezers and ballast. We've still got one little bit left to do.
And we can't do that until you finish your mountain.
Why? It's underneath.
Because we don't know how.
Oh, technically we have 2 bits that need doing then.
Yeah, but I can't set that until that's set, and I set that. It ties in together.
No, technically 3 bits of ballasting then.
You've got a bit there and a bit there. Oh,
and a bit
what, the
on the lower line.
The lower line, yeah, you've got about that much on the lower line. There's no point in ballasting all of this because you ain't going to see it.
No, you just might need the
The
first
two
bit.
edges. The end and beginning and the end.
The end.
Is it the beginning of the end or the end of the beginning?
Trick or treat, says Sean. Hiya, buddy. I've got no sweeties, I'm afraid. But I shouldn't eat this because my dad's watching. Because I have opened the Bakewell tarts. I hid them from my dad. Totally scale model. That's going to bug me your name. I want to say Steve, but I don't know.
Steve.
I think it is. I think it is Steve.
Where's that from?
Yeah, it's Steve. It is Steve. See?
Where's that from? Steve. Steve.
It's with the animals, like Alan. Oh,
No.
Alan. Yes, there's one that goes Steve. Steve.
Oh, is it?
Yes. See, this is what I'm like with names, guys. I'll get it, but then I'll question myself, and then I'll finally get it and not need to look. So it is Steve who said Twin Peaks. I cannot talk lately. John, I'm watching from work in the background. Love the back and forth between you guys. Thank you, John. It's lovely to have you tuning in, sweetheart. Where are you again? I know being at work, you might not be able to type, though. Gotland Station, Rixie. Very good evening. From QI. See, Alan, Steve. You missed it, Brian. Must have shown what you want about. Tallahassee, Florida. Yes, it's working hours for you now, darling. Well, thank you for tuning in. You're not the only abroad listener who is also at work, but shh, we won't tell your bosses. But hey, we could always do a Halloween trick or treat, Rob. We could just say, bye guys, we're going now. We just put on. We ain't doing one today. So I'm just trying to get my cup of tea drunk so then I can look on the mountains, because I think the mountains have one. We are starting to get there slowly, which means I need to get the plug over there to charge the phone or it will die. And I don't think the viewers want that to happen. You can tell I'm totally prepared, guys, as always. Would it be me if I was not prepared? Tim, very good evening, darling. That's annoyed me. See, I can see that. I'm just not...
Do you want to see a pussy?
Huh? Oh, he's so cute! Oh, he's adorable!
Did say he was getting one, didn't he?
Yes! Somebody that mentioned he was getting his little pretty cat. Oh, he's so sweet. Oh, he's adorable. Black cat makes me think of my Nizzy, especially on Halloween. Yeah, I don't know whether to just have more layers with that, Rob. Because in this light, I see a shine. It's weird. Oh, do you want to come here for a minute?
Great.
Yes. Part of that. Stephen, Brian, Alan Davis. What am I missing? Steve, I do like a small kitty. I wouldn't overdo it, Grace. Overdo what, Tim? Because at the moment, I've done where the windmill is, but the rest of it's looking very blank at the moment. Let it dry and see what it looks like outside in natural light. What's that? Sorry, Tim. Steve, or Alan? That rock next to you. Oh, no, that's something different. That is something different. That's not mountains. Thanks, Sodor. So I can move this over now. There now then, actually.
Move what over where?
This over here, because I'm going to sit here to... Because I've got to do the house, which I need to be sitting down to do. And I ain't going to keep moving me thing tonight. Otherwise it's going to make everyone feel sick.
You've got 2 leads now, haven't you?
Yeah, one's upstairs though, isn't it?
How's the charge on that one?
Oh, the iPad's been on charge today, so it's fine. I'll do that for now. And sit there while I finish my tea so I can actually drink it and it don't go cold. And I'm not going to spill anymore. Choberton Tony, hi buddy. I take it Grace is not a QI fan. No, I used to watch it. I think I've missed what you're referencing. I think that's what it is. I think I've actually missed the reference. Oh, hiya, buddy. Hi, guys. Rob, I'll send my gift tomorrow. Sorry, being busy.
Doesn't matter.
What does he get?
What?
What does he get? A cake fine.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Cake fine.
Cake fine, Osh. Come and deliver it.
Yeah. I could say something else to rush it, but that would give me game away.
So what?
I said I could say something else to rush the delivery, but that's giving the game away, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know if he wants known or not. So.
No. Well, I'm going to decide now anyway.
That's not nice, is it?
He might not want it out.
No, he might not, but he might not care. I don't know.
No, he's here for the innuendo.
He's just put ha-ha and cake. Hand deliver. Just remember that. Oh, sorry, Jerry. The animal saying Steve or Alan was a skit from QI with Stephen Fry and Alan Davis. Yeah, I just, the reason I think of those characters is because I had a friend with her other half was Alan, so it was always that. And Alan. Goat will be in my post tomorrow, Rob. That's
I
Brian.
already said it. It's better with goat because you've got horns to pull back on.
I thought you wore, what is it about wellies? You wellies as well, so no kickback or something?
No, wellies to stick their legs, the back legs in.
Oh, it's their back legs.
Yes.
Yeah, to save kickback, isn't it?
No, so they can't run away.
Which is the one about the cliff edge?
The cliff edge is about put so they push back harder.
What are you saying, Brian? You just put, tart. I know I am. You've got yours as well, haven't you, my tart?
I've eaten it.
Oh, you've eaten it. Dad, before you worry, there is one for you to have tomorrow before you go.
No, there isn't.
Yeah, there is.
No, there isn't, because I'll eat it.
Don't be greedy. So, Bakewell tart, Stephen B. She's not. Jerry, Bakewells. Well, Jerry, if you stop teasing me with your apple pies, I had to find something else.
Yeah, we're still waiting. How many months? 8 months later.
Yep.
I think that was his. That's the first.
That was the first message he had was apple pies.
Yeah,
he was cooking an apple
on
pie.
the first live, and he said he's just off to make some apple pies, and we're still waiting.
I do like a good tart, says Brian. Well, that's why you like Rob so much, isn't it, darling?
I'm the biggest tart going.
Knockers Lane. Hiya, buddy. Are you sitting comfortably? I shall begin. Once upon a time, someone ate all the tarts. I've got red roses too, and white ones. So, John, I miss Cherry Bakewell. Do you not get them over there then? Does John, correct me if I'm wrong, but weren't you here before? You lived here and then you moved over. Osh.
What?
Rob, when you said what you were into trans, I was not surprised. But now I know you meant trains.
Well, I learned from the best, didn't I, Uncle Fester?
At least you're aiming your food grievances to others and not my eclairs or donuts. No, because you promised us sweet treats just like Brian and I still haven't had any.
I do wonder if Osh can do the trick with the light bulb.
Which trick with a light bulb?
Oh, what Uncle Fester does.
Oh, I was thinking a
No,
different area on the light bulb.
Well, if Osh wants to do that, bit of lube.
Osh, was your mind where mine wine was there? P, hi darling. Jerry, the pastry's thawing out as we speak. More apple pie tomorrow, I reckon.
Bar steward.
I'm going to try this apple pie. John, that is correct. They're hard to get here. You have to find English stalls. Nearest is 4 hours away. Ah, can you not do like an Amazon order or anything? Because there's Scottish biscuits that I like. I think they're called Empire biscuits. Barely find them, but I think I found some on Amazon.
Well, you do know that Scotland is part of the UK, and outside of the UK, it's Amazon.com or
Yes.
DK or something.
You might be able to get cherry bakewells online. You don't know.
You are special. You are really special.
We know this.
Shall I turn off the burger counter?
In the pot. No tarts allowed, Stephen B.
I want to know now if Bosch can do anything else with the light bulb.
Daddy's making some this week. Ah, so you know where we live. You can deliver them then.
Yeah, we need...
Osh just laughed. Ha ha.
What we need now is Osh to share his OnlyFans link. Osh and like Uncle Fester and light bulbs.
Stick the bulb in your mouth then, Rob. No, that was definitely not the hole I was thinking of, Brian. I do like a good goat curry, says Trevor. Tastes like chicken. That's what the films always say. John, they're ridiculous to ship. Ah, that's such a shame. I don't know if they would survive in the post. That's the issue.
Here comes the rain.
I heard it.
It's an hour late, but...
Mike, very good evening, darling. I will be with you in a minute once I've eaten this properly, guys.
Yep, and Mum always taught her never to talk with the mouth full. I hope somebody twists that. That's why I said it. And I hope somebody twists it. If they don't, I'll be highly disappointed.
Anything you say can and will be used against you at RGJ. Really, you should probably come in the camera because I'm not sure everybody wants to see me eating, to be fair.
No, some of these OnlyFans type, they pay to watch people eat. All your subscribers.
Almost choked on that, Brian. Brian said I like it when Rob twists it.
He does actually put a big smile on his face.
Pain for some. I hope the Stevenson video didn't scare you too much. Ah, yes! Hi, James. Now, I've got to say, have you switched off your commenting deliberately, my love? Because I went to watch your video and I couldn't comment on it. I'm sure if it's an accident, you can change the settings, but at the time I went to watch it, I couldn't actually comment anything. But I love the video. I did. That's what I wanted to comment, that I loved it, but I couldn't. What are you looking for now?
Switches.
There was a bag of switches, wasn't there?
Yeah, not those ones, the little round ones.
Checking there. It's in a blue bag, isn't it? Jerry to Brian. Do you know that threaded lamps are called Edison screws? Wonder how they figured that out.
There's no blue bag in here.
Pete, you, Rob, did you get my message about the SQ29?
No.
No.
I can't say I did.
I did actually. So, Brian, you liked it. I'm glad. Fine line between pleasure and pain, I hear. Riggsy, I had that issue with my videos when I started. If you make the video not for kids, the comments should come back. Really? Is that what does it? It's just because it's made for kids you can't comment? That is interesting. Oh, right. I totally get you. Yes, we have been, as it's my grandson's channel. It is to protect him from any numpty comments. No worries at all, buddy. I wanted to check just in case. But I totally understand. You do have to, unfortunately, in these day and age, you have to safeguard it, don't you? Good evening, Mr. Barnabas, Jason. You okay, buddy? Have a look, then. He's currently in my cupboard looking for switches.
Have a look then at what?
A message Pete sent. Phone's that side. See, guys, he'd be lost without me. In a minute, you know I'm going to go and look for these. Oh, you know what? I've just realised sitting here and nobody's commented on it yet.
What? I'm
not going to comment on it, but the view. And nobody said anything yet.
What view?
No,
I've got no idea what you're talking about.
Pleasure and pain are interpreted as the same thing to the brain. Well, thank you for your daily facts, Brian. Tim, Grace, your plant border idea has come in well handy. Oh, yeah, Tim? Oh, what are you doing, buddy? Sorry, I have to go get up early tomorrow for work. No worries, Stephen, darling. You take care. We are obviously trying to stick to the 3 hours more at the moment with it getting colder. But also, I'm off on shift tomorrow, so been drawing out my street scene and used it for back gardens. Oh, lovely, Tim. I'm glad my idea inspired you. Hi, nothing on the TV show, which you're instead having a beer. Good. Good, Ian. We said it's like a pub and everyone's sitting around, but it's bring your own. Grace, you were under the layout when I was there and rearranging all underneath. Exactly. Although usually his electronics are in his electronics box, but for some reason not. Why is the fridge freezer back? Well, I'm sat in a different position. I'm usually that way more at the desk. But the mountains are here, so I'm sat here to work on the mountains. Maybe order a pizza with extra toppings of switches. Have you found them yet?
No. You tidy up and I never see things again.
I never touch your electrics. Your electrics go in your electric box. Would you like to swap and I will have a look?
No.
No, and then we're swapping and I'll find them. Never left Brian, it's where it has moved to. It was a small one that was doing a Big Brother and was evicted. So yes, I suddenly realised myself, I was like, my bush is back. So we have my mountains and my bush tonight.
Oh, now I'm with you.
Now we get to what I'm saying. The penny's dropped. Yeah?
Well, you didn't point us behind you.
I did. I was doing that because I didn't want it to be shown on camera. And that's why I pointed down at the bush.
Dippy sod.
That's why I pointed at the bush to give away bush.
Get out the chainsaw.
Oh, dear. They're stored in a safe place that no one knows where it is. Exactly. I love that safe place. It's so safe, isn't it?
I'll get the Dremel out and trim my bush in a minute.
No, that's my nails. My claws.
No, your bush. I know what I want to trim with the Dremel.
All this talk of food reminded me I didn't eat tonight. I'll try and pop that later. Jerry, go and eat. and send us the apple pie. That will be in the last place you look. Exactly, yeah, exactly. It's either never to be seen until 6 months down the line when you bought a new one, like me, or actually no, you buy a new one, you come back to the house, and there it magically appears, as if it was lonely and wanted a friend. Or yeah, you see it. So what was everyone supposed to notice? Brian, my bush! They were supposed to notice my bush. That bush is lucky, right next to 2 winning suckers.
2. Is he blind?
3, actually. You know, Dan, you saw that one. How well it worked. That does throw a Hoover. Everyone's telling Jerry what to order, a Chinese or an Indian. Brian, where is the bush? Brian, if my bush is here. Right next to me again. You never find what you're looking for until you find what you're looking for. Then you know what you were looking for. Yeah, or you come downstairs and you go upstairs to grab something and then you forget what you went upstairs for. I have that as well. That is another talent of mine. Not buying, Grace. Head block the view of the 3rd one. Did someone say Chinese? Yes. Yes, I'm out of work tomorrow and all 3 of these here are having Chinese without me.
Oh, okay, that's a point. You won't be here for the Chinese. What a shame.
So I'm the one out hard working, earning the bread.
Right.
And you're going to have a Chinese. I don't mind, we only had kebab yesterday. That's a big bush. Exactly, Rigsy, it is. Very nicely shaped though, wouldn't you admit? Or Jerry, if you want, I'm a trained to cook Indian food and for £1,000 I will cook directly in the kitchen for you. It's that big and I can't see it. And it's right in front of you, Bri. I get that. Is Rob not working tomorrow? No, he isn't. I've been put with somebody else. I'm sure others will know that when you work with someone and then you're with someone else, it's a bit different, isn't it? But I'm sure we get used to our little ways of working. Ian, it's like last week, could not get the staff. I know. There's all-you-can-eat Chinese restaurant near me and also an Indian. Wait, where? Is it any good? Did you hear this?
What?
All-you-can-eat Chinese and Indian near Dan.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. There used to be a nice place in London, Buddha Belly. Oh, that was beautiful. That was an all-you-can-eat. So if you're London Way, Bromley Way, or in London, Buddha Belly, if it still exists, is amazing. And I like the name, Buddha Belly. Right, do you want to come and sit up here and I will try and have a look?
No, that's okay.
Well, I would also like...
You don't touch for a minute.
Well, what are you doing?
I'm going to carry on looking. Why are you going quiet?
Because I was copying you.
Copy me now.
Okay. They can't see that, so it's fine.
I'll get that cricket sound out again.
Nothing like a nice, neat bush. Exactly. See, it's perfectly shaped, isn't it? Smooth sides, smooth edges. Why are we talking about freezer, guys?
Wide opening.
Yes, yes, wide opening. The only sad thing is it's cold inside.
Cold and wet.
It's not going to be wet, it's frozen.
Soon warm it up.
Then it will be. This is tonight's live.
And you stick your meat in it.
Yeah, and you stick your meat in it. And you stick your meat and your 2 veg in it.
Well, you don't stick your 2 veg in it. No, that's a bit far.
There's veg in there, I'll get it out for you. There's peas and broad beans in there.
Yeah, but if you stuck your meat and your 2 veg in there, it's a bit too far and it would be painful.
No, it'll be fine. Mick, evening folks, the bar is open. Are you running the bar this evening, darling? Nice takeaways in Newport, but not all you can all eat. Exactly, it's not much this way. If we do a collaboration video, we can go to the Chinese all you can eat. It's literally 2 minutes up the hill from me, called, and I'm not making this up, Madame Choice.
You said that?
Dan. So, like I was saying, don't let Moses near your bush. He's a Oh, don't let Moses near your bush. He's a well-known arsonist. There's only one person going in my bush, and he ain't named Moses. Why are you referring to the freezer as a bush? Because it is a bush. It is a bush, Bri. How late are you to this game? Evening, Robin Grace. Lisa and me just got in from work and sat watching you whilst eating mixed kebab and chips. Nice. We had kebab yesterday. Why do you keep giving me sweeties that are eaten and just for wrappers?
Because I'm nice like
that. I ain't saying that, Dan. That's not fair. Mark, I popped around earlier, but no one was in. Gavin has split his sides, apparently.
Arsh.
I'm gonna, yeah, my mind went the same place as the light bulb.
Needs Arsh.
My mind went the same place as the light bulb. I'm sorry, sorry, Gav.
You mean Gav's using light bulbs up there too?
Well, I don't know, he said that he was splitting his sides, so painful. So she's cute, isn't she? Who's cute? Are you on a delay or something? Oh, you found him! Sharing's caring, eh, Rob, says Riggsy. He likes sharing. He's got Brian after all. Don't tell Brian, though. He might get jealous. Wonder how many people in here are from Shropshire. Me and Brian, I know that much. Did Rob show you her? Yes, he did. We put it on the stream. Osh said, oi. Haha.
I'm not scared of Osh.
We'll come and tell him that. Because hiding behind the camera doesn't say that I'm not scared. But pretty sure there are 2 or 3 more.
Diddle-a-do. Diddle-a-do.
Me and Lisa are in Shrewsbury. Oh, you're not too far away from us then. Hello, Grace. Hello, Rob. Hi, Adam, buddy. You okay? I was in the shop, so I didn't see your hair. Yes, we did show her. She's gorgeous. I do have a special place for black cats.
Nothing wrong with a bit of black pussy.
All this talk of light bulbs and inserting in my mouth, no. And here's me having a notification on YouTube of weird things inserted in the human body. Is Google and YouTube listening all the time? But maybe that might show you where my head was going with the light bulb. Moneybrook didn't think I've been counting them in here.
Well, I am facing an operation. It's just not for that.
I can have a word with them. I've gone blank on Knockers Lane.
Roger.
Roger.
Oh my God, you forgot Roger.
No, I know, we've been talking to him, but it's... Roger, I got homemade kebab, eating now, chicken, lamb and prawn filling with my homemade chilli sauce. Prawn seems a bit bizarre as an add-on. And your chilli sauce, well, Rob's still not had any on his yet. Have you, dear?
Not until I got the fire brigade.
Tim is on the chat. Who's on the chat? Sounds good, Roger. Got more Metcalf to buy soon. Tim, his name is Mark. I'm lost at who we're talking about. What are you looking for? Don't tell me nosy. It's because I might know where it is.
I'm looking for wood. I'm going to look what's here.
You're asking me to look. You're asking me in front of the viewers to look down when you're on the floor and you've mentioned wood. Would you like to continue with this or open it up or?
If you want.
Snowy, hi sweetheart. Love the fleece, Grace, but more so the purple jumper. Or you'll want to see the other purple jumper I got yesterday, Snowy. Same colour, but it's really nice. But this is just a bit warmer while we're in the shed, although I am currently overheating. RPM. Careful, splinters, said Dan. Do you mind stopping what you're doing for a minute so I can have that and then I can crack on with doing bits? Please.
If you must.
Yes.
Trying to drill a hole.
That's a big bit of wood.
It's an experiment.
That's a thick bit of wood. Giggity.
It takes one to know one. Bum, 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 bum. Where had you head to? Oh, Tammy and Ray are in the house.
Oh, yeah?
Spam the emojis, please, guys, for Gavin. For Gavin? No, don't spam them for Gavin. Spam them for Ray, please, I should say. Gavin, put my order for delivery, 30 minutes, chicken kebab and chips. Oh, you...
Well, everybody's talking about takeaways tonight.
Jake said, that's what she said. I'm concerned. Yeah, come on, let's spam these emojis. I'm not quite sure the emojis that your mum has sent though. They look a bit weird.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
They do, actually. I'm seeing them on the telly.
I'm not
Oi,
sure.
oi, Savaloy.
Timber! Check your messages, please, bud.
I'm reading on the telly, you see.
Hi, my chairman, would you like some of my homemade chili sauce? Message me. Don't. Just say no. Just say no.
Well, everyone saw your reaction. Oh, can you ask if anybody knows what this stuff is? I'm trying to find out what this stuff is.
Right, Halloween is over. Where's the snow that people's been talking about?
It'll be Christmas before we know it.
More emojis. Rob, love the big bush, says Osh. Yeah, the only problem with the big bush is having to fight the way through to find the switch. That's all I'm saying.
So, Andy.
Ray, Mum is making meatloaf and mashed potatoes for dinner. Husband is out in the woods hunting.
Oh.
Oh, that sounds really nice. The meatloaf. And no, I'm not against the hunting.
I was going to say, what's he going to bring back? Wabbit. Oh, Tim's made an order with timber. Nice, because timber scale is back. Yes, it's behind you.
Tim placing an order to some of you work looking forward to getting one get made.
Wow. What?
Oh, I know what it is. We've asked you to spam the emojis in the chat, and unfortunately, it's censoring some of the.
No.
It is.
Oh, yeah, we've always spammed with emojis.
He's already gotten 7 years. Nice one. There goes.
You
It's
ignored
behind
us.
you, lol. The bush is behind. I
Is it
prefer
the
the
wrong
bush to be in
place?
front. If you've got a bushy behind,
Osh, you need to teach him. Obviously.
really, Osh, you like bushy behinds? Tim Scale is back.
That's even worse now since we were talking about light bulbs and bushy behinds.
Gavin, I think that's more than 7 deer, Gavin. Brian's uncensoring them. Thanks, Brian. Yeah, going back to these bushy behinds. Osh, I knew you were weird, but
I
you've
can't
just
get my
taken
head
that
out
to
the
a
light
whole new
bulb.
level.
I can't get my light bulb out of my head.
Okay, we do not want to cause any censors for your channel. No, it's not that. It's just YouTube being a wally. I don't care. We want them to spam it with emojis. Yeah, again. Oh, I don't care. Just keep sending them. Plenty of meat for winter. Raymond and son trains RAILFANS. Need a name for her.
I said, look behind you.
Yeah, he was talking about the bush.
Oh. Timber scale is back, hurrah.
Brian, like Brian said, Tammy, don't worry, it's YouTube. Tim bought 2 swings, slide riggers and seesaw. Will likely order more in the future. Cool.
Yes, I've been having my eye on those.
I must admit, when I saw this bought 2 swings, my mind went south instantly. I'm sorry.
Talks of light bulbs and everything else
Yeah.
tonight and bushy behinds.
So is Osh working tonight, or is he fishing?
Or is he at home
Or
with
is
the
he at home?
cushions? With the rude cushions?
Yeah. We need 13 days to get through till next September. Hunting season starts again.
Ah.
So, Ray, Tammy. So is that like 20 to keep you through for the year, is it? Well, Motoring, these are just something sentimental. Timber said he'd do a set. Yeah, Timber stuff is top work. Geez, 20 for the year then.
I'm at home with my model, LOL. What model?
He's probably got a 3D printed one. About 9 inches long. With razor blades attached to cut through the behind bush.
Yeah, the rumour is that Grace is dear. Well, you can't afford me, dear.
Harsh.
Did you see what I did there, though?
No,
You can't afford me, dear.
that was weak. Saddle of venison, indeed. Hi, Tim. What gets me about YouTube is seeing double standards, censor emojis, but girls with jiggling bits and cold sensors on. No, I think you're talking about TikTok there, mate. That's worse. Gavin, challenge accepted, darling. Yeah, send 20p for a Gav.
That sounded like a nervous laugh.
That's why Rob's getting a goat. That was weak.
Meh!
That was a lot. Sheep.
That was a sheep. What's a goat sound like then?
I don't know. Tammy went back to watching Disney Plus, and you're stuck with just Tammy.
Tammy went back to watching Disney Plus and you're stuck with just Tammy? Does she mean Ray?
I don't know. Tim Maslin, Park Fences for all that matter. David Hinks, evening all. How's it going? All right, mate, babe? Not that much, 10 pence. Gavin's got your number. And let me guess, you want a bit of a refund on that as well, Gav? Oh, Tammy's been 3D printing all day. You're all right, Dave. Hope you're keeping well, mate. Anyway, you can jump back.
Gavin. Everyone else, hello. So Tammy is here. Ray went to watch Disney Plus. Stupid fat fingers. I knew what you meant, Tammy. I was just being pedantic. Glad you can't hear me playing ball and cabbages down on me banjo. Removing handling and booking fee. Gav, I thought you were on my side. Or is this making up for your previous comment? You're getting the stare. You will be joining a certain someone under the layout shortly. Yes, Peter. So yeah, it is a good camera, isn't it? That Pete posted. Just search substation website. There's version of transformer gear. Do I need to give a warning?
No, you can mute it in a minute. Because
That's going to be loud.
A warning won't cover it. It's going to have to be muted.
So Rob's going to be doing drilling apparently, guys.
I just want to try
dear.
something.
You're going to be drilling. And we're going to put it on you. Do we need the light change?
Alexa, turn the shed red.
Guys, he's drilling. Oh, this looks spooky! Like Halloween. It does look a bit spooky.
Especially your face. Alexa, turn the shed white.
So what I might do before Rob starts drilling is start doing something so at least you have something to watch. Why have I got a big, a long one here?
You said you wanted a screw.
Ow. Well, turn around. Payback, sir.
No, it's Ocean that wants the hairy bush. Hairy bush. Bushy behind.
No, he wants the light bulb.
Right, can you just mute that just for a second?
Right, guys, I'm going to mute this for a second so you can then see what Rob's doing. So I'm going to flip it as well so they can see you. I've not muted it yet. Give me 2 seconds. I have no idea what he's doing either, guys. Muting.
Although I might have actually drilled a bit too far.
You might have drilled a bit too far.
Yeah.
Have you just drilled onto the
Workbench. Yeah.
He drilled too far, guys. So let me catch up with comments.
Oh, that ain't gonna cut it.
Huh?
That ain't gonna do it.
It needs to be bigger. You need a bigger hole.
Yeah, but I haven't.
You do have bigger ones.
Yeah, I've got a 22, which is too big.
No, I thought you had like a whole set.
Yeah, so did I.
You do somewhere. What about in the other box? Or the box up there?
What other box?
The box by my squirrel.
That one.
Yeah. I don't know what it is.
It's a jigsaw.
I don't know.
No, because I had a whole set of them.
I thought you had a whole set. I love you, Grace. I'm suffering a nutrient low before my kebab. Forgive me. Excuses, excuses. I've heard them all before.
Kev loves you, you know he does. I don't know why, but he does.
Doesn't know why. That was not the comment you were supposed to say.
DILLIGA.
Oh, Ivo, did I say hello, darling, as well? Headphone morning flyman. No, I muted it because that would be noisy. Is Rob drilling the bush? Yes, I think so. Rob's drilling all the jokes I could say to that, but holding back. Lay it on your bush, says Gav. Swords are drawn, says Ivo. Should see if Alexa will flash the red light on and off and use that as a visual warning of noise to start. Not a bad idea. He just have the Gordon Ramsay face. Why did Ray have the Gordon Ramsay face? I think I know which one you mean too. Silent ASMR. Great idea. 2 sizes of HID. Oh, that's it. If you drilled into the layout board, then use it to your advantage and create a fountain to cover the mistake.
No.
You could do with a lot with that pole, Grace, if Rob upset you. Trust me, I'm looking. I've got the idea. I'm looking at it right now. Is it creepy if I stare for too long? These aren't going on trains. They're going next to where pylon. Oh, that's something else. Does anyone know of someone that repairs white metal items? Tim, will you be going to crew exhibition? Ah, yes, for once on crew exhibition we will be attending on the Sunday. Fortunately, we are working on the Saturday, so we will be attending on Sunday. So if anybody is going, please let us know. It would be lovely to meet you all.
This is where most people sell the tickets.
Yeah, I'm not going. Going quiet, Grace says about time. Kebab here. It's not nice to say things like that, although that was pretty quick. So yeah, I wonder if anybody knows what this stuff is. So this is what we use to settle down some of the bushes. I keep talking about bushes the other day. So it's like a weird texture, to be honest. It's like stuff with like leaves in it. It's hard to get on camera, to be honest. Oh, that might get it. I don't know if you guys can see that clearly, but unfortunately this was stuff we got donated right at the very beginning, but it was in literally a little bag, so I have no idea what it is and where it's from. But it's fantastic. It's been brilliant at toning that down, but I also have so many ideas, trees, all sorts for it. But it's like a mix of leaves and I would say not the fine scatter, but the thicker scatter, my yellow one. It's got like a mix of that in green as well, to be honest. And I would like to replace it if I can. PD models do white metal stuff. Probably buying. Oh, my Pudding Junction. No. See you Sunday. Oh, Pete, you're going on Sunday. Brilliant, buddy. We don't know what time yet. Probably not first thing because obviously we've got to drive there. Probably maybe...
But if Pete ain't there ready with a bag of hot chips for us.
If Pete ain't ready there with my check, that ain't going to bounce. That's your job. You're the local. Was that to us, Timber? Leaf litter. Okay. Timber Surfer, you organising a meet-up at the show. There is one next Saturday too, Tim. Can't make it a trip. Can make it a trip if I'm free to go to crew. Got a 7-seater and I don't drink. So if you want to drink with other modelers there, I'm happy to do all the driving. Oh, Dan. Dan said that. That's your job. You're the local. Oh, not going to that one. I need to save Dosh for Wally later in the month. Speed, says Ian. Oh, is that what it is? Osh, if a bush is green, it needs to be seen. Yes, true. That's very true. Oh.
And I do wonder how
he knows that.
Yeah. And how close he's been to a green bush.
You need to find out if we can say or not.
No. Well, that's up to Osh.
That's what I'm saying, but if you message him to ask, because...
You can say yes or no on there.
Well, yeah, Osh, can we say or can we not? It's hard because I don't obviously want to give away what you do. But...
No, it doesn't matter what he does, though, does it?
Well, not go into it, but certain things that I say would give it away.
I've seen a blue bush.
You've seen a blue bush?
Yeah.
You have, actually?
Yes, I have.
The bridesmaid.
The bridesmaid.
How's the farm shed going? Well, it's safely away for now, Jace, but it's gone fantastic. I'm quite proud of him for his first kit bashing.
He's got to do the doors, haven't I?
Yes. And the floor. Special tree making scatter. I did wonder that, Ivo, because to be honest, it looks a bit, especially once I put it on the bright green, it looks more like the bushes, but not as hard.
Hey, do you want me to smash the barn door? Do you want me to smash the barn doors in?
Roll in the hay.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah.
ain't doing it if your barn. I ain't doing it if the barn doors are bushy.
Or green.
Or green.
So yeah, I wondered if it was like tree making stuff, but if anybody has like a specific name or brand where I could possibly look to buy it, I would love you forever. Not the ground cover type. I don't know. I thought it was like a bushy stuff, but it would be for trees that I was thinking of it.
Can you stop talking about bushy stuff, please?
Well, no, I'm going to be bushing tonight. I'm going to be playing with bushes tonight.
Yeah, but you're turning Osh on.
Well, it's not my fault. You can deal with it. Give Morley a miss, says Pete. Smallwood Junction. Hiya, buddy. Pass me over to Tim. I'm still debating on going. Got something else for you, Grace, if Rob reads my message, says Pete. You guys have Juella available in the UK. They make good but expensive pre-made bushes. I want to try and make my own at some point. I'm not there yet, but I do want to try and make my own. I've seen a really interesting way of doing it as well, and this would be the perfect stuff for it. But as I said, I need to try and source more, like where I can actually buy it from. Go to Waterloo and end up in crew. Oh, Mr. Porter. Riggsy, I'm going to head off. It's been a pleasure as always. Catch you later. No worries, Riggsy, darling. Catch you later. Sue dropped my
work tonight.
Yes, I am in a second.
You're over your hour.
Yeah, but you can't read the comments. That's what you usually do. You're busy playing with other things.
I'm actually busy trying to fix my stuff up.
Can you pass me your phone for a minute then, so I can look at this comment that Timber, that's really cool.
If I knew where my phone was.
Osh, a blue waffle. Oh, Rosh, you had to go there. Rob, calm down again from Osh. It'll be a Woodland Scenics
I bet
product.
Osh has eaten blue waffles.
You mean like the ones that we get from Liverpool and they put like the blue sauce and everything on those type of blue waffles?
Whatever floats his boat.
Or ones with cheese on it. With the added cheese.
Cream cheese.
Cream cheese.
I say they're like the ones that you pull the lips apart and it's like opening a cheeseburger.
It'll be a Woodland Scenics product and then either Woodland Scenics foliage. I will take a look then, thank you guys. If you have an old scouring pad or sponge with scour, peel it apart and it makes great base cover before flocking with scatters to make trees.
Oh, flocking,
The
huh?
sponge is cut into strips and paint the glue scatter. Osh said a couple, not my thing. Right, I need to read this and not see any messages from other women here while I'm doing it. As that's you like to surprise, eh?
That's Bryce sent me nudes again.
I don't know. It's kind of that if Bryce sends you news, I'm sorry. If I see them, I see them.
Yeah, well, you know the rule.
Jesus, Bryce!
Yeah, you know the rule though. Any photos sent have to be shared with the group.
We get banned. Pete, where have you sent the message, darling? Because I can't see anything here. Osh sent you a photo. Osh sent you a photo. You need to see it.
If Osher sent me a photo of his bushy back end, I really don't want to see
No, he
it.
hasn't. Make your own.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Diddle-a-doo. Diddle-a-doo.
Make your own bushes, don't pay silly prices for ready-made. I think it's more at this point, it's just obviously because I've never done it before. It will be something I experiment with, but it's not something I've looked into. Trees is definitely on the list to do myself. Although we obviously do have quite a few donated as well that will be used.
No hole.
No hole?
Fixed.
You sealed up the hole?
Well, it wasn't any use.
That's no fun.
Wasn't any use, was it?
Also, if you want a thatch roof cottage, if you hold an old towel or flannel, can show you how to make one. Another one, what was it Roger made with? It was hemp or something, wasn't it?
It was paint bristles, he said.
Was it paint bristles that you used, Rog? Yours? I thought it was something hemp.
Oh, I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Have a sweetie wrapper.
You and Sweetie rappers tonight. Some way back. What was it on? Was it on the group or? I'm not sure. Send it again if you don't mind, please, Pete, darling. Check Darkside Scenics for making bushes from scours.
Scourers.
Yeah.
Not scours.
Yeah. Dan Dare tells a lot of tales. That's for Modeller's Touch. Roger, homemade bushes. This is the most expensive supply and you will find for Scenics. Make a note, Grace. Oh, I can't make a note while I'm on a live, Timber. You're going to have to send it.
Take a picture of it. Oh, just send it.
Yeah, because I can't take a picture of it because I'm using my phone. And Eleanor for bushes from scours. Yeah, so it's definitely something I'm going to look at. SJ Dusty, very good evening, darling. 91 subs, 9 to go before I get to my first 100. Ah, Dan, fingers crossed you get there. And Pete, congratulations on hitting 100. What are you laughing at?
Pete's hit 100. Looks good for his age.
No, it was Plumber's Hemp. Yeah, Plumber's Hemp.
What did you just call it?
Plumber's Hemp.
What did you just call
Plumber's
it?
Hemp.
What was the first word that came out of your mouth?
Plumber's Hemp.
Plumbers.
Plumber's Hemp.
It's recorded on the camera.
No, it's not. Guys, what did I just say?
Plumbers.
What did I just say, guys?
I don't care what they say. They'll stick up for you. I'll check the live. I shall check the live an hour and 13 minutes into it. End of story.
Thank you for that, Timber. I've got it, buddy. Where's my other foliage?
Leisure of the bush.
No, it's not a bush. It's a cottage. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Where's my tweezers? I've already lost one. I bet Pete's come and pinched them. Because I've not seen those tweezers in God knows how long. I'm convinced Pete's come and pinched them. Yeah, so why is it everything of yours is magically around, but I cannot find my tweezers?
You're the one that puts things away.
Well, clearly not. You use them and don't put them away.
I haven't used your tweezers in ages.
No, you've used my brushes today.
Whose brush is that?
No, you've used my brushes today.
Whose brush is that?
That one's yours, but you've used my brushes today.
That's my case.
You've used my brushes today. Where are they, dear? For gluing.
You gave me those brushes.
Hemp for smoking. Just had a look, Grace. Both of you have already read the message. You might have to remind me, darling. Sorry. Because I've even forgotten what you said now. She knows. Sounds like... Dan, I didn't ask for your opinion. Ivo, Reed's cheap paintbrush. Yes, I've heard Mark Clint of Sweden, I think, did some brilliant ones with paintbrushes as well. I found plumber's hemp is getting expensive. Used to be cheap as chips and can't find rubberized horsehair anywhere. We might be able to supply you with horsehair. We might do. Where do I find your products? Timber Surf. Timber Scale 3D, is it? You two stop arguing or you're both going in the naughty corner. Right, so you want to put us both in the naughty corner together. Both in the naughty corner. Then the red lights really will be going on.
I was going to say that. Does that mean we can be naughty?
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan. But they ain't watching.
Yeah. The camera can stay this side. We just put a red light on and the elevator music. Oh, my grandson has managed 67 subscribers so far, so thank you to anyone who subscribed. Oh, that's brilliant. Dillington Model Railway is doing it with his grandson. They do halt the comments. That's just to save anybody. People, you know, we've had some. It just saves that for his grandson. Totally get that. Ivo, horsehair, ask your local... Yeah, you can ask local stables and things as well around clipping time. Dan, maybe actually speak to a local one by you because it is clipping time. That's why we're getting some. Because you know we actually got horsehair ages ago, guys. We stored it away. Yeah, we think it got bin when we were cleaning round. Because Dan, I did another clean after you came. So we are getting more horsehair. If you need horsehair, I'd go to my mum's stable. You've seen the video of me riding a horse. Yes, I have.
Who's that?
Dan. He sent the video of us of him riding a horse, didn't he?
Right.
He said if you need horsehair, go to his mum. I know, we don't need to.
No, we're going Saturday.
We're going Saturday to get ours. There's more than one naughty corner. No, there isn't, Flymo. There's one naughty corner and it's opposite me and I'm looking at it loving like... Oh, no, actually, I said there was more than one, didn't I, when I was the other side? My Tammy just said she likes the sound of a naughty corner. Won't go there for me, but interested when you mentioned it. Plumber's hemp is cheap, big bundle, which lasts a lifetime for $5. Hermitage Road. Hello, darling. How are you? Been a little while. One naughty corner, but a very big naughty hole under the shed. Well, no, we've actually got 2 holes on this layout. We do, don't we, Rob? We have 2 holes on this layout.
Yeah.
Sadly, they're the same height, otherwise you could say a top and a bottom. Oh, no. One's in front of the other, actually. Depending which way you look at it. So anyway, guys, shall I actually go on and do something now? This is where I start getting frustrated. Because it is not the easiest to work with. I'm just bending that again, I think. I need to get a new... Yeah, I need to get a new thing, don't I? Otherwise, I'll bend it back and it'll break. Last load of plumber's hemp I bought was 200 grams of 15 from my local plum centre. One Rob just drilled... Gavin, I like the way Grace talks to Rob and looks down at the floor. Well, that's where he sat.
He's cracked tonight.
Horsehair. Get an old armchair and pull apart. Plenty of horsehair for you. Yeah, that's true. So, anyway, Those who have watched the video will have seen that I did this all in vain. This side isn't actually going to be seen. But I'm going to try and make this a bit more, more like it's in the scene and just being left to it. So I have the foliage here to pull apart. And then the light green coarse turf. So I thought, problem is with it being completely green, I thought that's just gonna, it blends in too much. So I had little bits and it just seems to have given it something brought out. I don't have any other colours of this, unfortunately. Well, I do, but it's even darker.
Just I'll get rid of a cobweb.
Huh?
What?
Oh, set off the camera. Message resent. No worry. Cheers, Pete. Pretty please, please not the Metcalf. Ah, well, it isn't Metcalf. It's 3D printed, this. We know I like my Metcalf. I got my new name the other day. Anyway, I am Madam Metcalf. Last few chairs I've pulled apart have been foam, which has been quickly shredded down to dust. Small bits and chunks now for dyeing to be used as bushes and scatter. It's funny what you can use, isn't it? So
we have 2 hours of notifications of movement in the day.
oh Jesus.
All because of a bloody cobweb.
Let's pull this apart. I think I need a light here because you can't actually properly see what I'm doing, unfortunately.
Huh? It's a light there.
Yeah, well, it ain't. Well done. I knew you liked. This isn't tightening either.
You can't have a loose one.
No, I know.
Loose ones are no good. No, it's fun at all with the loose one. Plank across your back so you don't fall in.
Ah, you know they're there, Grace. That's the main thing. Yeah, I think, Adam, I know I've done it, but it was a bit like gutting when I realised it. Because unfortunately, this is the way it sits. That way I would have loved, but unfortunately, I think there's just not enough here. The look, really, for what I want, where this is more interesting, really. So, oh, no, it's there. Metcalf are all best things since sliced bread. What material is that, Grace? This one is filaments. This was printed ages and ages ago. Okay. Oh, you've got... I knew you had a set. Does that mean you're going to be drilling again?
I'm going to try again, yeah.
I think Metcalf are best copies you can buy. Also been to my local timber merchant and bought a bag of dust for £2 to be dyed and used as scatter. Might start selling my own scenic supplies. We've got... Is it pencil shade? Oh, where's Paul? Paul Woods ain't in.
Oh, that's a point. I
was going to say, just make sure he's still alive.
Going down between your legs again.
Oh, well.
Got a smile on your face.
I'm a woman. I'm supposed to. It's not supposed to, is it?
What? Say that again.
I'm a woman. It's not supposed to put a smile on my face. We've been together for how many years?
Lie back and think of England.
Yep. That's exactly what it is, isn't it? That's what I'm supposed to do.
Apparently. You're so good at it.
Guys, you notice Rob's nervous laugh when he... So I'm still not fully to grips with this. Someone will probably tell me I'm doing this wrong.
You're doing it wrong.
Shut up. You don't know. But I'm literally going off what it says. Of like pulling it apart and then just letting it go naturally. That's how I've done it. It's just a bugger to glue when you do, I think.
You have to say bugger. I don't know.
Well, yeah.
Serious question.
No, it's only when we deal with older patients, isn't it, that we don't tend to use that word, because that was a swear word for them, wasn't it? That's the one time I won't use that. It's the older generation do see bugger as a swear word. But we have nobody here that's old, of course. We're not calling anybody old.
Pete.
I was going to say you, but...
I'm not as old as Pete.
On the mountains, you still need a man being pushed from a cliff by a woman.
No, woman being pushed off the cliff by a man.
Old pillow or duvet, polyester fibre makes for stuff Grace is pulling apart. Oh, no way! So what is it, like the old fibre and then they just put the scatter on it? Is that what it is? Because it's interesting to know how these things are made, obviously. I'm just... Are you drilling?
Could you just mute that just for a minute?
Right, guys, I'm going to mute you while I'm tearing this apart because Rob is drilling again. Right.
Meant to do that.
You really meant to do that. What's the number on the bag? The number on this bag is... Ooh, I think it's F53 is the number. Oh, that doesn't help. You can't see that. But again, a lot of this is the stuff we got donated ages ago. Because I said I've got bushes here that are all like olive green. I've got a few different bits that we got donated right at the start from... Oh, what was the name, Rob? The couple. And they gave us loads of the kits. And
oh, Caroline.
Caroline. I thought Caroline was the 60-year-old. 60-year-old girl.
That's Caroline from up in November.
Is it Caroline?
Yeah.
Right, so let me get back to reading comments. I'd like to get some of that. My last 200 layers and engage I've been working on of 99% scratch build buildings, not Metcalf kit and site, hence I gave the kits to you. One duvet equals 100 year supply, says Timber. Tim, use no duvet. Timber, yes, Grace. I'm with you. Brian, what's a 3-letter word that gets a fine? I ain't saying it.
DXX.
Timber's put down below DXX. That's... Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys, you're getting muted again. And we're back. That's mainly for tree foliage. Yeah, it's just interesting because this one itself, Roger, actually mentions, well, it shows it here that while you can use it for trees, you can also use it to create like that ivy effect. So that's what I was aiming to do with this, was like the ivy that's grown up the house and just starting to overtake it. Holes. Oh, you might have to come this way because I can't flip that anymore because of where it is.
You show it if you want. I'm not bothered about showing it.
Yeah, you didn't record it. Robber's making something again. Where are you going to put it?
Down there.
That's a bit long, isn't it?
You cut it down.
What are you going to do with the other holes?
You're going to cut them off, obviously.
That one as well?
Yeah, well, all of it's going to be cut off and just have a small block.
So you just done that as an experiment?
That's what it said. An experiment.
Rob, you can go off people you know.
That's right, nobody liked me in the first place, so I don't care.
SJ TRAINWORLD, Simon. I wonder where you were, buddy.
Gandalf.
You're going to make people wonder where, if I'd really put you onto the layout. Tim, just throw it green. Grace, give a thumbs up if I can share a link to a channel that makes his own scatters and scenic materials. Of course, buddy, you know, it's all towards the layout, and if it can help people, you know, I appreciate you've obviously got the branded things. We're very lucky that obviously, one, we've got donated load, but also we've been in the position, thanks to like Gav's donations and everyone else, to actually afford some of these stuff. But obviously not everyone is in that position. I know we had someone on the last live, you know, saying they couldn't even afford locos and that. So if you know of someone that, you know, is a trusted brand you use that you can recommend, please do. I dye my duvets brown. Timber, I'm sorry. I don't think everyone needs to know that. You know, is that if that's why you have to get rid of it, you know, buddy, that's you might need to see a doctor.
Is this going to be loud if I do this down here, not next to that?
It's still going to be pretty loud. Right, this is an actual headphone warning because Rob's going to hoover in a minute. Oh, that one isn't as loud, is it? I don't know. Tell us, guys, how loud it is. That's meant for dropping over. Tree armatures. As I said, I'm just going that this recommends it as well, Roger. But, you know, I see people use different things to make their own. So, right, everyone got picnic benches, model scenery pack of 6. I'll have a pillow duvet with her indoors. Next time she throws one out, or better yet, buy her a new one. She'll be impressed, and tell her you will dispose of the old one. Double brownie points. You know, if we ever get rid of a duvet, I will certainly look at it just out of interest. That's what she said. Oh, they're talking about duvet. This stuff is made out of the insides of duvets, apparently. So again, it's a cheap alternative to...
Depends how much you pay for a duvet, really, isn't it?
Well, yeah, these days. I suppose that's very true.
Yeah, but you know the bad thing about duvets?
What?
They get you down.
Oh, dear God.
Bad jokes and innuendo.
Why did I do this? Why did I do this to myself? Trevor Stubbs, did I say good evening to you, darling?
Probably not, because you ignore people.
I've been resting under the bike shed. Ah, glad you know your place, Si. RGJ trains, cheap and recycling. Exactly. Not that I'm replacing the duvet at the minute, but you never know. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do here, guys, but I want to try and create like it's coming out from me.
You want to come out? I thought you had already come out.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, I want it to come out from here, so it is going to be interesting to glue. I always get frustrated gluing this stuff. And then I've made a pile of bits that have dropped off, so then when I think it looks a bit bland, I'll go in with the scatter after where the glue is and just basically use it as for scatter. You didn't give everyone a headphone warning.
It's not next to the bloody microphone.
I don't know how loud it is. So I'm just going to do some rough placements here, guys. And then you'll start hearing swearing in a minute when I'm going to start gluing.
Oh, shut up. Jesus.
What? How filthy is it? I think I'm just going to go for it here, guys. I'm allergic to feathers, so don't have a duvet till the polyester filled ones come in. Huh! No way. When did the polyester filled ones come in? Can't find the channel I watch, but there's a few RGJ trains you didn't, but I know how easy it is to miss people. I hope you're both good. Oh, Trevor, I am sorry, darling. You know, because we don't like missing comments, but we also hate not being, you know, not saying hello to people.
You ignored Trev.
Well, so did you, because you weren't even looking at the comments tonight. I'm having to multitask and do both things.
Oh, well. Time you did some work.
About time I did some work.
All right.
What is that noise?
Very good point, actually.
Is a night flying? I know I had a post from...
Whatever it is, it's a propeller aircraft.
Quite low by the sounds of it. This is where it gets interesting, guys. And I do start swearing. Because I find I get it stuck and then it sticks to the...
Oh, it's the Texans.
Oh, so they are doing night flying.
They are doing night flying.
Funnily enough, I had it come up on my phone a year ago that they were releasing that they were doing it. Yeah, this is where I start swearing.
Why?
Because you try and stick it and then it sticks to everything else and it pulls it up, and it's where it gets frustrating.
It's bad being frustrated.
Yes, nobody likes to be frustrated. Yeah, I don't know if anyone has any easier tips how to glue this, because it does always frustrate me, but
What?
when you glue it and then you move it and it comes off from it, and this is behaving more, but I'm kind of glad of that because I would start swearing, but
Don't pull the gaps in too much.
no, I'm not. You've got to put the glue down first. You can try attaching this if you want, dear. It's not the easiest. Oh, see, I've just moved it.
Well, that was silly, wasn't it?
Hmm?
So that was silly of
That was silly of me. Try doing it. Come and do a bit, honestly.
No, I'm alright.
We've got you doing kit bashing. We've got you painting. You can come and do this and see how it feels.
No.
RGJ trains could be worse. Your chat could be messed up like mine before. I wasn't able to talk to anyone. Have a look at my post on my community centre. I uploaded a screenshot. Oh, although we did have one live where suddenly nobody could comment. So
And Jason.
And Jason did, yes.
Who's that said that?
The late 70s. Before that, it was all feathers.
Who said about that?
Trevor Stubbs. So again, if I miss comments, please repeat, guys, because Rob's doing bits, so it's kind of me looking at comments. You could buy polyester duvets in the late 70s. Another good terrain channel, Sodor. Knockers, labour foliage in place and spray with layering spray to hold in place. Yeah, I just want to try and shape it as well. That's all, Roger. Because I can be a bit of a perfectionist, so that's just me trying to put it where I want. But the problem with this, as you can just see, is whenever I move my finger, it then moves.
Latest place where?
Community tab, I think.
Trevor Stubbs?
Yes.
Oh! Yeah, doing exactly the same as ours was.
Because we had to restart, didn't we?
No, tonight. The same as ours was doing it tonight on the phone. Scrambling everything up.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that was weird.
So, yeah, I don't know if anybody else has... If I come under the phone for a moment. That is the issue. It won't focus.
No, because it's too close.
That's the issue that Trevor was having tonight on his live. And that's the exact same issue and the reason why we've had to turn the messages off on the phone. Because it was all messed up.
Andy, very good evening, sweetheart. Good night, Simon. Simon, are you heading off, darling? I'm off for the night. Take care tonight. Mick spent many an hour on the car park at the end of the runway in Rath Valley. Mick, are you close to here or just when you visited? I usually see their post, but for some reason I didn't this year. Ted Coningsby has been flying over at Lakenheath lately. I'm sorry we missed your live as well, Andy, on Sunday. I don't think we commented. We were watching, but you did comment.
We did comment, yeah.
I didn't comment, so I was worried that we hadn't commented, but we weren't as active as we usually are. We're back to shaping the stone ballast this time. It's foliage, says Tim. We got to love the tweezers. YouTube glitch then. Yeah, exactly. So switched to StreamYard, no problem. We've still not set up StreamYard. It's another one on those lists. Just like everything else I never do. And panic at last minute that it's for date today. And actually I'm a month ahead of time. And I still haven't done it. Oh, stop sticking to my finger. I'll do that for now. So this is very tedious, guys. Those of you that have probably done this have found the same.
I wouldn't have called you tedious. Yes.
What?
Super glue.
Super glue. You literally had that in your hand not 5 minutes ago.
I know, because I was filling that hole.
You've not put it on the floor.
I don't know.
Would you like me to look for a second?
No.
Gets probably broke YouTube. I'm in Seoul here in LV NSC. Oh, okay. I think YouTube has been having a lot of issues since the weekend. Andy, as well, on your live, it was very breaky uppy. We weren't sure if it was our internet, but do I believe it was actually the stream itself? Too many holidays in Snowdonia. Hit that like button, subscribe and share, folks. Thank you, Adam. It ran on for 5 minutes. Trevor was watching for naughty comments. Early start. Good night all. Night, David. Guess probably broke YouTube. My dog Ruby is just bum burped on my what a fumigation need a gas mask. Yes, Mum and Dad have had our dog time here, and oh, she's awful as well. I think more of a boxing on Saturday. Good night, David. All the best. Yeah, everyone send a night to David. Button thumped from Pete. Thank you. Well, one you can blame on the dog, Roger. It was YouTube. It was happening all over. Ah, because we wondered if it was our internet. So like, oh, the internet's down, and it was actually. So I'm trying not to touch this too much, guys, because that's when it goes wrong. But I will add a bit more of the green to try and, because it has gone quite thin. So I like to add a bit of.
Yeah, people need to hit a thumbs up button if they can, please. 40 odd watching, only 29 likes.
And then what I'm going to do is add a tiny bit of this light green as well, just to give it a little bit of something. As I said, it could be a wrong way of doing things, but it's a shame there's no. See, on new buildings, you can get the ones with flowers that are purple. But I don't think my purple flowers would work for here, would it? Or would it? I don't know. Rob?
What?
I don't know if purple flowers would work for this one.
Surely it's your decision. You scatter, you mean?
Yeah.
Try it.
Funny enough, I had the fine scatter here.
Tell you what decision.
You can see, because it could always be that we've just got... That didn't work! Guess who was in my window again, guys?
Black glue on each, did you?
Well, that didn't work, did it, missus?
I didn't know it worked anyway.
Right. Oh, can you shut that because the wind's blowing that? Ha. Harris Tweed, good evening, darling. Just a little bit about Dinnington Model Railway. It's just for fun now. 75 of the film is done by my grandson, age 11. We edit them together, and what is filmed is his idea. Oh, that's lovely. It's nice to be getting so into it so young as well, isn't it? Weather was pretty foul on Sunday. Yeah, exactly, Andy. That was another thing we wondered. Was it just our weather or... Oh, that's really fine. Oh, I don't know about that, Rob.
What's that?
It is pretty fine, so that doesn't help. I think I've put too big a clump there, but...
Nothing wrong with that.
Oh, okay. Guess it's staying. Guess I'm having purple flowers, guys. You've just got up though, haven't you? Got to get him involved. He's planning to build a 009 layout and is planning on designing clinic with Paul Lunn on Sunday. Cool. Hello, Grace. Need a tree growing. I haven't got one. Rob said about having one growing through here, but unfortunately I haven't got any trees that I can have growing out of here. Rob did suggest it, but it could be something I add on maybe at a later date. You know, stick it through and do it that way. As you can see, it is a fiddly process. It's like creating like your ivy, so it's an old building. It's like here, so it's all grown up, the building, and
Some purple flowers, haven't you?
yeah, that's what I started there. So, purple flowers win. See, we've got the red scatter as well, but it's not fine. I'm wondering if the fine is better for flowers. Pardon me, and then the thicker one is for like trees. I don't know. So again, I'm just doing my usual. I'm literally going to place in places, and see how I like it.
Don't like it.
No, I don't.
The yellow as well.
I don't know if it's too thick. Looking at how the thin looks, I think that might be a bit overkill.
Yeah, actually looking at.
I think we need fine of. I think we need fine of other colours, maybe. Come on.
It's good though. I managed to lose the super glue again.
Why don't you use the other one for now? Or are you worried you're going to lose that one?
No, it's not that. That one's almost impossible to squeeze out.
So it's not just me that struggle with that.
HILLMAN.
It is impossible to squeeze out.
That's rubbish, that one is.
Oh, stick. Yeah, that's for bushes and trees. But this isn't sticking for some reason.
Because it's not sticking.
Sorry.
Because it's not sticking.
No. I'm missing comments again. King Julian. And let's move it. Tom Couples. Hi, buddy. You okay? Think I might have an early night up early. Judy has an early flight from Heathrow morning. Yeah, hey, more duty free. No worries, Roger. You take care, darling. Night-night. Try from a higher view.
Second.
Roger is off.
Night-night, Rog.
Do you think the mix of those two works, or just keep it to the one colour then?
What do you mean?
There's bits of the olive in there.
No, it's up to you.
Well, stick an opinion, that's all.
Rule one.
Tim, are you heading off as well, or are you just saying night to Roger?
Oh, don't get Jake started on that.
No.
Everybody.
Yeah, but it is confusing when people sometimes say that, because I need to try and keep piles here of scatters. I need more pots. I need to get more pots ordered. I need to get the link off Paul again.
Yeah, oh, I have sent him a message.
You have?
Yeah.
Okay. No, that isn't sticking at all. Let's try and get some underneath and see if I can... So I don't know who else have ever used this, but it is a pain to get things to stick. I'm going to try some bigger clumps and see if that's all... Ah, yeah, there we go. What?
Is Trevor up as well?
Oh, is Trevor off? Job, hiya, buddy. The birch tree grown from within. Rob suggests...
Trevor's shooting off.
See you later, Trevor, darling. So, yeah, Rob did suggest a tree.
It needs a tree.
But I need to think how I'm going to do it, whether I'm going to create one from scratch.
No, that, because it's going to have to be a tall one, isn't it? Because
yeah,
that ain't big enough.
No. We've got some of the tall ones down there, but I don't think they're the right style.
Where?
Top shelf.
Top shelf.
How are you keeping, Job? I don't know, just look at them and see if there's any you can think. Oh. So we do have a tree like this, but I don't know if that's too big, guys.
A Christmas tree?
I know, will a Christmas tree grow? Woo!
Come off the chair, you know.
Well, you could come to me, you know. We have a Christmas tree, but no, it won't actually go down. It's out too much to actually get it in. It's got a little screw on it. You can screw it.
Ooh. Hello. Hello.
So yeah, we've got these ones as well, but I think these are just, they're not the right shape, so whether I'm going to have to make something. I'd love to make something some more. It's literally just like the wood and not even much greenage on it.
Greenage?
Greenage. Squirrel, where? Oh my God, yes, I need a squirrel in my tree.
I wonder.
Oh, I just pulled it again. You're going to screw it in?
I'm going to screw it in. I'm going to see how it looks.
I can't show you for a minute. See, I don't know if I could... Oh, I don't know. As I said, I really do want to make my own. They do say that, you know, making your own really makes it stand out a bit, but I can get a bit of mixture here with the purple in it as well. Yeah, that's not bad having a mix.
I have a tree.
You have a tree. That actually works well there.
Yeah. Oh.
Not too much. I'm just not moving it at the minute because we're using all the trees for there.
Screwy ones, yeah.
How many of those have we got?
3.
Oh, because I was going to say, could we have one up there or something? Because if it's the same area...
If you must.
Well, if it's the same area, it makes sense.
You can have a tree.
He looks odd. I'll put it that way.
Don't be treeist.
But then that way, there's something on each level, isn't there?
Don't be treeist. Yeah, but surely you want the same sorts of trees on.
But that's the problem. I don't want to overcrowd it with trees because that's the only issue. But it's the same area, so it is going to have the same trees, isn't it?
Well, why don't you have my purchase today?
I don't know. I'm going to have to...
Because that's quite high, so it would be windswept.
Right, let's try and get a bit more colour on that because there isn't much. Nice big dollop of glue. This is just, I've got different piles of scatter here just to try and give it something. I like those there.
You can have that one back then.
Not particularly, because I'd like that for up here. Just for one, literally, that's, I needed something up there. And that's kind of solved my problem, to be honest with you. Love you. But it has. I was looking at that thinking I need something up there, but I didn't actually realise we had those trees, which work really well. One of these days I might get the camera angle right. I don't think I ever am.
You got to put away the trees.
Yeah, they're just, I don't know, the fact that they're up on a hill and a mountain, I don't know if they're too What do you think, guys? Does that add a little something to it, or can you actually not see it very well? Oh, wrong bits in wrong bits. Yeah, do you think that just gives it something a bit more? When it's up there, yes, you can't see it much, but I suppose we know it's there. Did you meant to do that?
Yeah.
Sorry, phone call. No worries, Joe. Wow. You likes that.
Like the scary tree. A scary tree up there.
I don't know. Well, you think the building's going here as well. That's why I didn't want to overcrowd it, because I think something there above it just takes away from it. That's why I just thought bushes or something. I don't know. Rob's desperate for his tree back, aren't you, dear? Would you like your tree back?
No, it's okay. I think I need different trees. Besides, I've got to add some bush.
Typical grade 1 listed. Bit more brown, Grace. What do you mean by brown? Because I haven't really got brown. Do you mean like this lighter stuff? Or I know part of the issue is obviously because we're doing green on green, it's not standing out as much.
Yeah, more brown.
Brown? I haven't got brown.
I thought that's what it said.
Yeah, but I haven't got brown, so I don't know if they meant whether this looks brown. I don't know. That's too thick.
Don't take it out, leave it there.
That's
fine. About this stuff.
Well, I'm going to put bushes around it after. At the bottom, it's just purely building it up at the moment. So yeah, once I put it up, obviously, guys, I'm going to have things like bushes as well. Not that big, but I'm just decorating this first, because otherwise it's going to be a pain to decorate. Looks grade 2 neglected. Probably. Maybe I should have tried looking for different colour fine foliage. That's what I should have looked for, isn't it? I don't think I do. Just bear with me, guys. I'm just going to see, because sod law, I would kick myself if I found out I did have some. I don't think I do. Why is it always on the lives I figure out I need this stuff?
Because you're a wally. I'm not allowed to say that.
No, I don't think I've got. What's that? That's the dark hedges. Grasses, no, I haven't got. But to build a nice base up, I think. Ooh. Heading away, still 20 notifications to watch before bed. Thanks for company. No worries, Mike, darling. Take care. She can't be much of a wally. No red or white striped hat or jumper.
Oh, that was bad.
Oh, wally. So you could do something over the top like that. Around that side. Like massively over the top.
Could do, yeah.
It's whether you think it looks okay or not.
That's all right.
So what do you think, guys? Do you think over the top would work well? Obviously, I really want to try and focus on the woodwork here, but do you think it looks stupid that, like, typically overgrown? I realise I might have to do a few layers to make sure it sticks. But what do you guys think? Again, I love your guys' input. It makes it special, doesn't it, Rob?
Thank you.
Yes, I am special. That's why he loves me.
Mm.
What are you doing? You're brushing the grass.
Yeah. Too much of it down.
Oh, I thought you'd already hoovered.
No, I did a bit more today, didn't
Oh. Yes, you, so, 4 hours, isn't it? I was going to say,
I? Yeah, not here though. I think this is just over spell.
it's an abandoned cottage on the wild and lonely places for the Isle of Barras. More overgrown, the better. So we had initially planned to do, oh, what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know.
Horsehair? Brambles. But they are going to have to wait. So, brambles are quite dark anyway. But it could be that this piece isn't fully finished until the weekend when we get said brambles to be made. Because we got told... more of a grandma. Osh. Hey guys, been in and out, going now to change my light bulb. Love you. Did you break it?
Pull it out slowly, Osh. Make sure it doesn't splinter.
Unless he just wants private time with the cushion.
Right, well, private time with the light bulb.
With the what?
With the light bulb. I want to know if he's using lube or not.
Well, that might stop it from breaking.
Well, I'm just thinking with Osh, he probably wouldn't use lube. He likes a bit of pain.
Going dry.
Yeah.
I can't argue with Private Fraser. A scale pad pulled apart makes good brambles with light scatters. No lube, says Osh.
No lube.
He
Good
likes
man.
it hardcore.
Osh has always been hardcore.
But yes, we are definitely trying out the horsehair one. Jason Barnabas did a live ages ago. Jason, are you still in or are you out? Because if you wouldn't mind putting the link here, others might want to watch it as well. Sand, says Osh.
Sand. Oh, proper hard.
Gritty.
Yeah.
He likes it nitty gritty. That's it, he likes it nitty gritty. Are you grassing?
I'm just covering a piece I've just stuffed up.
Oops. Is that what you did earlier?
No, I just pushed too hard.
So guys, he's pushing too hard. What are we going to do with you? Eagle Creek Ben, how are you feeling, darling?
Usually with his right hand, sometimes with his left.
No, he's got his ankle. It's his ankle, isn't it?
Forget it.
I was just ignoring that comment, dear. So Rob is fixing an error because he pushed too hard.
Or she's using sand.
Or she's using sand. We like it at RGJ Trace. Going hardcore. Haha, catch you later. No worry, Dosh. Take care, darling.
Take care, bro.
Dan Sterland, very good evening. Hope you're keeping well. We're trying to make something of our old building a bit more rough and rugged and been there for an age. Because where this piece is going, guys, we did establish on the hills, you can see it there. Because it's cut off, it used to be the old managers, or what did you call it? You said it better than me. Oh, what's that? You're messing up my piles. You're messing up my piles.
No, it was the old...
Actually, I don't want to have piles, but that would hurt. But I am thinking of using a bit of dead grass up there. I don't know yet. It's kind of, I'm doing it bit by bit. I'm going along as I go. So, that made no sense, did it? I'm going along as I go. That made real good sense, didn't it, guys? Calling it a night, catch you all. No worries, darling. You take care. Look forward to another video from you and little man. would you like me to open the door for a bit?
That's right, I'm not swearing.
So the next question is, guys, I want to create this, but how am I going to glue this down? This is the interesting bit. I do find if I do thick lumps of glue and stick it onto there and it will dry clear. But also that's why I also put the scatter on it, just to try and cover anywhere I've missed. The lightest bit of pressure and try not to catch it like on your tweezers or fingers. And that seems to get a bit of stick until I catch the tweezers and pull it out.
You ain't pulling it out with tweezers. That would really hurt.
Oh, some people in this chat like pain. Might be giving them ideas.
He's just left.
Brian does as well.
No, Uncle Pesto.
Brian does as well. Or is Brian not your favourite anymore? Silent is golden.
I was just picking the fly from the rich guy's house.
You just what?
You're picking the fly from the rich guy's house.
Oh, how dare he. That black tack is brilliant. We've got some. We've not actually used it yet. No, we've used it for the car, haven't we? Used a bit.
Is that the petrol station you haven't finished?
Petrol station it? Oh, it needs for signage because I need you to remind me which one.
And the ladders. Steps.
Yeah, I was just really worried of them breaking. Brian's everybody's favourite.
Talked.
He's cheating on you, which means you can cheat on him.
I do anyway.
Oh, you heard that here, Bri. He admitted it. So to try and stick this down, I might have to add another layer on top. But I'm trying to get this attached in a few places just to keep it secure. But obviously some of it is hanging on its own. There we go. There's there. Anything stuck there? No. I just realised Osher's been in and out.
Oh, she's always in and out.
Mmm. Please, because I might start swearing in a minute.
Where did you last read? Where? Pete says we're all your favourites. King Julian, are you going for a late spring, early summer look? Yeah, that sort of area, roughly.
Season?
Loosely.
Area?
Dan, getting back to the idea of a tree, the Christmas tree could work. Place it in the corner on the inside of the building. It would represent the last family lived there, and that was bad, Dan. Flymo, Uncle Brian. Tree survived and grows where it was last placed. Andy, Brian, a friend of the people. Pete, I thought Jeff was your favourite. Oh, yes.
Oh, Jeff will live on.
We love Jeff. We miss him so much. Like a hole in the head. Brian doesn't know what to say. He's all embarrassed and shy now because he's everybody's favourite. He's spreading himself around.
Well, that's just what happened when you promise waffles to people.
Ben says, it's okay, mate. You just feel weak and stiff as hell. No movement with it. Or it's all yet really getting about more than walking the feet then, so it's heading in the right direction.
This cold weather won't be helping either, will it?
No.
That's kind of like a mix there.
And Andy says it was vice versa, Pete. Meaning you were Jeff's favourite.
No.
Not that we ever gathered that.
No, of course not.
climb it. A yew tree or even a rowan tree would be good. I think everybody's like, I thought it was a good idea when I actually came out with it, so I'm making the most of that.
I've said it was a good idea. I just don't have a tree to use.
God, this is like watching glue dry.
Who said that?
I did. Just.
You can try and do this if you want to.
Oh, oh no, it's finishing tonight, isn't it?
What?
Moderator votes.
No, I got that wrong because I messaged Jason and I said, Jason, I haven't done it. I thought it was the 30th, so yesterday. And he said to me, it's November.
Okay, so if someone can share the link to Jason's moderator votes.
No,
please.
don't go off.
I wonder who will get older. Yeah, it's not easy. No, recovery. This is why I'm not looking forward to mine. Well, I'd be a bit sick. I'm always looking forward to my operation.
Guys, does anyone have a spare room when Rob has it up? Because I think that's the one time we are going to be at wars with each other, isn't it? Eesh. You're going to hate me over that period, aren't you?
I hate you anyway.
Oh, yeah, true. Fine line. You're doing a Simon.
Yeah, I am, sure.
I need the fine bits.
I'm just, especially about black currant one. No, I lost on that.
Right, that was too thick.
Can I nominate myself, Jason? Who gets fireworks going off all hours of the night? Yeah, tell me about it, mate.
We had it in the day the other week, didn't we? Oh, no, you stupid thing.
Eagle Creek. I'm proper bored now, to be honest. Need to get back to work and just get on with stuff. So how long have you been off, Ben? Dan Sterling, currently sat with a dog and I'm watching your live. Think our Elsie is a fan.
Oh, cute.
Pete is desperately trying to get stuff off other people.
Why?
He wants me to give him my mallard.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now he's asking Andy if he's going to sell Pete all his Pullmans.
I might have to put another layer on that once it's dry. That's really not attaching to everything because it's quite thin. So I like this, guys, but I think I might have to wait until the glue's come off there. Oh, you stupid thing.
Have the accident since 6th of October been off since?
Oof.
Yeah, so with my op, I've got to wear, when it's done, I've got to wear a splint on my arm for 5 to 6 weeks. Then physio and assessments. And potentially 12 weeks off work.
Oh, it's the problem with the job. It probably will be.
Harry says, Finn at the dogs go mask. Pete, don't ask, you don't get.
That's true.
Bryce says, 10 cent sounds like the blists. Dan, if he wants a mallard, I know where there's a cheap one for sale, but he wants official gold plated. I could do with that paint. Won't be a special, Dan. Andy says, only when I see angels flying out of my posterior. That's not what he said, but his bottom. Dear Andy, do you think we should moderate Pete?
Smash that now, you stupid thing. You must like when I'm doing things like this.
Oh, that's lovely and quiet. It's amazing. Peter is now keeping a close eye on Andy's arse. Oh, I said it. Why is he keeping a close... Yeah, no.
I don't want to know.
Wrong. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, Pete.
Oh, stop sticking to me.
Should we have a GoFundMe for a 20 quid mallard for Pete? I shall be looking in. Ben says it's the pits I'm not used to. I'm always flat out like a lizard. Flat out like a lizard drinking, so being off this long so hard. Yeah, this is why I'm not looking forward to mine, buddy. I don't want it.
Obviously, I know this looks like a lot of scatter, guys, but I'm just trying to get the ones that I want on, like there. So do not panic when you see scatter, because it is getting only in certain areas. Why do I always pick the tedious jobs for lives?
Okay.
There you go, got it on there. What's the okay?
Tammy's moved all her 3D printers into her bedroom.
Oh, I bet she never gets any sleep then.
Flymo, there'll be a fireworks display up on Friday up here. Very conservative place. Yeah, organised fireworks displays are fine, but don't sell them to Muppets.
Well, it's what everyone says, isn't it, this time of the year?
Andy, it's a bit small and shriveled. Get your microscope.
Brian.
Are you doing tying me up to Pete?
Yep.
Anyway.
Well, Pete's trying to get other ways to make payment for the tweezers, you see, so... That actually looks... Come here, Rob. I don't know if the guys can see it. That one there actually looks like a little flower plant. Because I've managed to get the yellow in the middle somehow and the pink round it.
Well, that works.
That one there actually looks like a mini flower.
Yeah, not wrong with that.
As you can see, it is a very fiddly process.
Oh yeah, Diwali as well. When is Diwali?
I'm sorry, this is boring, guys.
Why don't you spin the camera and have a chat with him for a while? Oh, Diwali's on the Sunday to the 12th, apparently.
Because I just need to get a few more bits while this glue is still tacky. Trying to get that colour variation.
You can't be easy if you're used to getting on with things, Ben. Here's to you, mate. Yeah, I do feel for you, buddy. I really do feel for you. If you're one of these guys that just like getting around and getting things done, it must do you nut. There is one thing about having old bits of home is the place will never look quite finished. Ray Bertelson. Evening. RGJ trains and there's to the rest of the chat. Been lurking while being on the phone with the taxman. Oh dear. You're doing great on the building. Flymo. Brilliant. Thanks, Flymo.
What's he done?
Shared the form for the...
Oh, okay.
I know what I meant.
Problem is, I bet I can't replicate that now. That's the thing.
Well, why would you replicate something? Why don't you just...
Because if I can make it look like actual little flowers... That would make it even more what I'm trying to do.
Don't go over the top of it there.
No, but there's one point here that I think it would suit it.
I think Andy's cracked.
Why?
Well, he was talking about shrivel bits or something earlier on, yeah?
Yeah.
No, he just said, my backside and associated angles are hard to spot with the naked eye.
Andy's doing well with the innuendos tonight.
I just hate having a very vivid imagination, that's all. I hate it.
Rob, I'm still stuck on the light bulbs.
This is Osh we're talking about. He wrote the book on Sick and Twisted.
Yeah, true.
And this is the only guy that I know that's been...
Oh! Absolute... Oh, no.
The only guy I know who's been banned off Facebook more than me.
Yeah.
Andy says he is correct.
You didn't see what just happened.
He pulled it away.
Yep.
Brian's asking, is the house going to be covered by trees?
Not sure about trees, but possibly bushes. Because there's obviously a lot of bushes around here. I'm trying to find trees that will work, but Rob's obviously given me one that he's just found that I think will work well. So the plan is for it to... That's not going to work on this angle. It's just... Oh, I don't like this angle thing. It's because it's usually the other way round, isn't it? So that's going to go there. That's going to go like here, wherever it falls straighter. And then I am hopefully wrong colour bushes, but the idea is obviously it's literally going to literally be left from the wild. Literally. Yeah, that works.
That's a fair comment though, bro. As it's green, I imagine it's green from being sheltered by trees.
I just don't know where I'm going to fit trees in. Because we've not really got any big ones. You've got this, which I was going to put up there. Because it's one of those, is it? I was thinking less is more on this case. So if I back up. Oh, you're...
I was leaning it.
Sorry.
Dan says no bushes. You're on about scenic bushes or scattered 3D printed freezer bushes in clumps. Tim Maslin, how many houses are on the side of the mountain, Grace?
So you've got this one here, and then you've got this tiny little one. So again, what we were doing is this was like the foreman's. That's the word I was looking for. This initially, because obviously here is obviously the part of slate as well. I know Rob's covered it in a lot of grass, but the other side is like the cut out bit of slate. So the plan is that used to be the foreman's house, and since then they've obviously cut it away, so that's why it's just left to rot, because it was, you know, the slate was originally out here or whatever. And like here, maybe it was the path there initially. So that is going to be what was originally back in whatever years, the old foreman's house. And then Rob's given me this tree and I quite like it, so I was thinking of putting it up here. I don't know how well they can see actually the whole thing. See if that moves in a minute.
Yes, do leave the majority of the house showing, says Lima.
Yeah, so that's why I wanted to feature it, because of the detail in it. But so yeah, Brian, how would anyone get to the house? It's not that you can get to it now, because now all the slate's been cut away. It was before. That's why it's now in ruins, because it was God knows how many years ago before the slate was cut into. So it initially, it's one of those things, they've left the house and they've left it there to like pay homage to it or whatever. And like that's why this is cut out. So that would have maybe been the path and the way down. And obviously you've got behind is your way to get out as well. It was something we didn't think about until after, really, wasn't it? So that's the story we've created out of it.
Andy says it's a wild and lonely place.
I like this bush as well, so I was thinking of putting that like up here or something.
But it's true. It mimics a lot of the old cropped style houses up in the mountains up here. You're definitely putting that in there now, are you?
I was thinking of, I like it. I do. But I don't know.
It's a bit late now, you drilled a hole in the bleeding thing.
No, because you can cover that up with a bush or something. You can't actually see the hole, to be fair.
That's a bit too far down, Grace.
Too far down?
Yeah, it's touching the base of the trees. The leaves are touching the grass.
Yeah, but I thought I might need to move it a bit forward anyway, because of the pathway for people to walk there.
You could have trees on the cliff edge, says Bray.
So, we try this again. I think these trees are amazing because you just drill them in. Saying that, it won't do it now. There we go.
He says the layout's going to look good when it's done in 3 years' time.
Yeah. I know, I just feel like it gives it something.
Harris, Rob, she'll want lights and tinsel on it soon. Yeah, probably.
It could make it like a little mini Christmas tree.
Very much so, Rob. It's sad seeing the old houses and crumbled and decrepit. It is, Flymo, you're so right. It's heartbreaking to see these old crofter style houses just like laying to waste, basically. But it's good going to see them because you can stand inside them and just imagine what it was like 100 years ago.
Well, you can't stand inside that one, but...
Well, Dorothea Quarry.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's where I think we've really thought about it, isn't it? You've got all the workers' cottages there.
Yeah. You've got the Anglesey Barracks as well, but the Dorothea Quarry, they're more separated out.
Oh, I've not been to Dorothea Quarry, have I? No, the barracks one. Can you get to them? I can't remember.
The Anglesey Barracks?
Yeah.
You can walk straight through.
Yeah. As I said, it's just trying to put like main points of view on each section, but without it being too much. But I do feel I think I need to add some here, and then that will go into more foliage that's growing out, and then obviously go into bushes, I think. So even that could maybe be like that. Or I just need to add some more here because I'm not happy with that. Oh, it's raining hard again, isn't it?
Hard and wet.
Yes. We've not got much longer anyway, have we, actually?
What?
Time? Gone quicker than I realised. Hmm?
Still got the old croc cottage in Scotland right in the middle of nowhere. Oh yeah, I know, mate. Plenty around on the Shetlands. Flammer. I've sheltered behind a few gable ends in my days on the hills.
It does not want to stick there. Don't you dare. I'm talking to foliage. I've lost it. Not that I ever had it to begin with. There we go, a good lump is in there. It just does not want to stick to that.
To muslin, what paint colour do people use for skin colour?
Ah, this is something I could use with knowing, actually.
So let's have the experts' comments on this, please. It's blind, it talks back. It says, oh, bro. He also says buff. I presume he means That wasn't even SBD. Yeah, that smells like gonna hit you.
That smells. I'm out of here for 5 minutes.
Pete says it's just called flesh.
Where? What word you looking for after light? You got to admit, for me, that was quick.
That was really quick for you.
I never know where to tear this from.
Yeah, but who makes it? Humbrol, Vallejo, etc. And he's got a very valid point, a very PC answer. Depends on racial orientation.
True. That's the only thing with the foliage that's in that box, is how well is it going to be, because it must be old. Hey? So I don't know whether we'll have to get some new for that. But it's this stuff, I think. This stuff is not the easiest to use.
Brian says the Vallejo paint is the best.
Which paint?
Vallejo paint.
Well, that's what I've got for the airbrush, isn't it?
Vallejo and Warhammer do skin tones. My lad uses them for his game pieces. Oh, banger.
Yeah.
They do Warhammer.
They've got Humbrol as well, so we might have to take a look next time we're there. I'm going to put a lot of this back in here because I'm getting a huge pile of that.
Yeah, so something we might have to have a look at.
Oh, I just wasted a load of that. No.
Andy says, I think Hans will do a Caucasian, which is off pink.
No, I said to you before, I need to look for skin colour, don't I, for our models. Flesh colour by Citadel.
Oh. What?
No, just looking at this because it's folded over, so it might give me that thickness that I need.
Where are you putting that?
This corner down here.
It's like, yeah, but you don't want to put too much on, Greg. You don't want to hide too much of the building. You don't want another big piece on there. Trust me.
I just thought just a bit on the corner because it's come up from the floor.
Not all that you got in your hand, though.
No, I've got to break it down.
Like, no, like a tiny little piece like that. You don't want to put any more big clumps on. No, way too big.
I'm trying to break it up.
Put it up against it.
Sorry. It's not the easiest to break up. That's all.
But if you're doing pieces down there, wouldn't it be better wait until it's stuck onto the mountain?
No, because I want to make sure it gets onto the building first, because it's going to be harder to stick it to the building than it is to the floor. You've seen the difficulty I've had. So by having that range of movement from being able to move the building, that's why I'm doing that bit. Okay. I do think now I put colour there, I could do with a bit more colour up there though, because it doesn't look very standout-ish, does it?
Andy, there were a few fireworks earlier and our doggy went provoked. It's not fair. It's not fair on the animals. It really isn't.
Yours suffers.
Yeah. They shouldn't sell them to Joe Public. Sell them to organised fireworks displays. End of story.
Well, why would they do that when they're going to make their money? That's what it's about, isn't it? They ain't going to do anything like that when they're still making money from it. That is the problem. Why is it you try and put something somewhere and it never goes where you want it to?
I can't believe how well everybody's been behaving.
No, it's us that hasn't been tonight.
Haven't been what?
Behaved.
Citadel Pates is another one apparently. I'm just going to go get the tablets.
Okay. You're going to take them this time?
Yeah.
Because you didn't the last time, did you?
Oh, I can't remember.
You found them in your pocket. As I said, why is it scattered never goes where you want it? The tweezers are out again, guys. And that one, it just came off the tweezer, but not where I wanted it. And now it's where I want it. It's not coming off. Oh, typical. Be easier when it's a fill because you can just put it where you want, but I just felt compared to that side now, this side was quite bland, so I'm just trying to put a bit more colour into it just to give it that pop, especially because this is going to be seen, this is further away, so obviously you won't see it as much. I'm just trying to give it that little bit more pop of colour like over there. But can I replicate it? I know everything is random, but I still want to give it the splash of colour it deserves. And again, it's missing it exactly where I put it. There we go. What do you think? Has that given the top a bit more colour, guys? It's now just for bottom to do. There's a Warhammer shop in Telford, but most good model shops will sell it. If you speak to Dan at Tunnel and Charging, he gives good advice on painting and what paints to use. Yeah, we we actually have a model shop in Bangor, and while it is more war scenics, it obviously does a good selection of paints. It's where I was able to get the different colour bushes that I preferred and things like that, so again, why you don't see it as much behind, if I sod's law, if I don't add a splash to it, it will be noticeable. Bit of a shake there and get some of this other colour stuff as well. Again, just trying to give that little bit of colour variation where I can, because some of these bits are way too big because I don't want to completely blast it out. I think I need to get in the habit of not rubbing it in my finger, which I'm just doing as I say that, because that clumps it together as well. So, tweezers are out, guys, again. Now, which would you rather, this or ballasting? MPEENTJES. Hiya, buddy. Not seen you in a little while. Hope you are well. Use a base of the Vallejo Express Colour Door Skin over white primer and a little brush or highlighter with Vallejo Anthea Skin. Okay, that's interesting to know. You can also try the Sistel Contrast Paints. They give an instant shade when used over white. Yes, we don't have any in Shropshire. Hello, by the way. Nearest railway one I know about is in Shrewsbury. The Vallejo Express range is similar to the Sistel Contrast. I like the Vallejo a bit more. Been offered to buy a model shop that's been established 33 years. I went for and set up GoFund for anyone want to support me. You being serious, Dan? If yeah, that would be so cool. Obviously, I think you know we would be supporters. No, I just dropped the one bit I was going to use. This does feel like a tweezer moment again because, as I said, I just don't want to create bits that are too much. And too in your face. Oh, don't you dare. Sorry, guys, I'm talking to the model.
I have a soggy sandwich.
Oh, yeah?
Now, question is that a euphemism for something else?
Wow.
Have I missed much?
Just talking about different paints and colours. Does that look a bit brighter now? I realise now I've added a bit more colour.
Yeah, that looks nice.
And then I've just got to do that one because that's very blank at the moment.
Dan, in the search for power cable, I found my casting kit, silicone moulds and 2-part casting plastic.
Yes, I'm being serious. Dan's been offered to buy a model shop that's established 33 years. If I went for it and set up a GoFund for help anyone wants to support me.
They should be able to get grants.
Oh, yeah. See, I think that's our only problem with local shops, unfortunately, is our local ones are more war scenics. Unfortunately, a model shop, it's like Mona, he's got a bigger selection than he actually does have trains and things. But unfortunately, the one in Bangor is more, I think, for products to use, isn't it? Than there's no trains in there.
Gaming stuff in there.
Yeah, so the only thing we can get is like, as I said, the bushes, paints.
Yeah.
So we can get a few bits, but not much. And same with Mona, isn't it? Unfortunately,
There's no train stuff in Bangor.
No, it's just scenic stuff, and even then, it's more for the war stuff.
Timber, painstaking your ballasting or foliage. That's an 8-minute job, Grace. Yep, that's confused me.
Because I've been using tweezers to get a little bit of foliage on it, so it's not too much. Because unfortunately here I've got thicker clumps, and that's just going to...
Dan says, yeah, nearest model shop to you, technically for you, is Clwyd Models, then Rutland. But, and don't take this the wrong way, Dan, Rutland is well above fluid models, to be honest. Timber, teeth foliage, use super glue, then spray with layering spray, sprinkle flowers, 4 minutes each.
I'm just being my perfectionist.
I think Timber's just taking the mickey about how long it's taking you.
I wouldn't be me if I didn't take ages, though, would I?
It wouldn't be Timber if he didn't take the mickey.
I did say which would they rather, ballasting or this with the.
Dan, the shop called Game, go in there. They sell Scale-Electrics and Hornby sets. Yeah, have you seen the price of some stuff in Game? Jesus.
Game sounds Hornby sets.
It wouldn't surprise me, but their prices are through the bloody roof.
Oh, yeah. Even CEX, you can get some that are good, but some of the things are just way too expensive. It's not very bright there, probably because of the size of things.
They're selling everything railway on credit, but it's all new stuff too.
No, not where I wanted it.
Oh, Dan's been offered fluid models.
Ah.
But potentially offered would make it bigger and make it better and put in a bigger shop. You'd need to, Dan. I think that shop's too small where it is. They've got such a large catchment area.
Question is, what's the footfall like? Because, you know, have you got all the footfall thing and Dan's? Because obviously the last thing you want is get a shop and then find that there's a reason he's selling up. I said to him, you know, if he goes for it, obviously we will support him. It's a local model shop, you know, but I don't know how many modelers as such are in the area, you know, it's...
Dan says I saw a Hornby Santa set for 59 quid. Nice. Christopher's Hobby Blog. Hello all, sorry I'm late tonight. Been learning about and seeing the witch marks at a local 1600 manor house.
Oh, cool.
Awesome. On that note, others have probably heard it before, we've carried a direct a direct descendant of the Pendle Hill witches.
Unfortunately, you could tell they look like a witch. It was so funny. We met some lovely people up there, didn't we?
Oh, yeah.
So many different stories, and that purple's not staying, guys.
Oh, the guy's retiring who owns the shop.
Ah. Ah, that's come away, that's why.
Yeah, Chris, we did a lot of work up in the northwest, especially around, well, anywhere between sort of Chorley, Blackburn, Burnley. Quite often we were around the Pendle area, and we just happened to mention to them about Pendle Hill and the fact that we were interested in its history. And the patient turned around and said that they were a direct descendant of one of the witches. Easy enough to say, I guess, but what they told us, and then we checked against what they told us, and then we checked it against. It seems not too good. Well, the opposite of too good to be true. It seems too truthful to be a lie, sort of thing.
Oh, don't you dare stitch my fingers. This is the part I hate with this.
Timber, I don't need model shops who use alternate suppliers. Make my own and buy second-hand rolling stock. Blimey, that's some heritage. Must have had a lot of wisdom in the Christians and didn't like Pendle Hill. Oh, it's fascinating up there, Blimey.
Only problem with this, little sticks in it.
Brian, I hear there is a club model shop at Kidderminster Station. No
Oh,
way.
cool.
That's pretty cool. Good way of capturing train geeks and going to see black trains.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
That's a perfect position for it, isn't it?
You have to excuse me eating, but I've got to eat everything. And the other half is at Bridgnorth, Brian.
This is going to be an issue with this jumper.
Just brush it out.
Yeah, easier said than done. It literally sticks to it like glue.
Oh, okay. Sure it isn't glue. Brian says he's going to take a look at it soon.
Right.
I thought the idea with scatter is in the name.
Yeah, and it's not working well, so I'm literally having to place. This is why Timber was taking the mickey. Because I'm trying to scatter
Yeah,
it.
but it's not called tweezers, it's called scatter.
Yeah, it's not working very well. Good.
Why didn't you have face-to-face chat with him for it?
Yeah, I will in a sec. I'm just gonna... What, for the last 10 minutes kind of thing?
Now.
Huh?
Now.
Now, my fingers are green. Well, guys, I suppose technically we've finished something this live. That's unusual. But what I'm planning to do now with everything is do it section by section. That's why I'm trying to get a feel and not adding too much, adding what's enough, and then try and keep it even. I know nature is like random, but I don't want to do too much in places, especially with it being predominantly slates and like a hill and grass. Because obviously certain things are only going to grow in certain places.
What? That was funny. Innuendo station.
Yes, that's what it is. Oh, that's even worse, that chat now. I just turned it on just to see what it was like. It's even worse. So, what am I missing? Want to do Bluebell Railway. Usually get models of the Heritage Railways. I don't mind a bit extra Bridgnorth. What's more impressive, meeting a Pendle witch descent or meeting a descendant of a hobby you're enjoying and have the...
Pendle witch, sorry.
Pendles, yeah.
Sorry, mate.
We actually met two descendants, if you remember. One didn't really speak about it, and the other was like, yeah, I'm a descendant, and then told us about it, wasn't it? So technically, I think we had two. Yeah, I've definitely got a thing of a pot of mixed here, I think.
Fascinating history.
Yeah.
Absolutely awesome.
Sorry, guys, just tidying up. Damn, can you go outside?
Turn the rain off. It's not raining here. It's all right. Give it 10 minutes. We'll send it over.
Yep.
Wood always grows in random places.
Especially when you don't want it to. Or is that only when you...
Gavin, sorry I've been missing. Finished my kebab off and nodded off, but awake again. It was not the channel that sent me to sleep, just hard work.
Or is he saying that?
Yeah, not feeling the love there.
Yeah, I'm not.
That and the fact that he offered you 10p earlier.
Yeah. So Gavin, did you actually see what we've completed this live, darling, or have you literally just joined as you typed?
And wood, I'm worried, this one about Dan's, wood always grows in random places. Which bus shelters have you been visiting in Corwin Bay?
Not much onus as far as models for sale were concerned. I'll watch replay. Well, no, I can show you right now, darling. So we've actually made our old cottage something a bit more. So I added a bit more to it. I still think it's missing something. It's that side. But I think maybe, I don't know.
A little bit, but not much.
Oh, MPEENTJES. I can never say your name, can I, darling? Thank you for upgrading to train conductor. We have a member upgrade, Rob.
Brian Finnerton says, no, the River Severn has only just started going down when you don't want it rising again. Have you not heard about this, what is it, Storm Kieran? Storm Kieran heading in the next few days?
So yeah, Michael's they're updated to
Timber.
train conductor.
Well, it's the time of year to collect a bag of fallen leaves, let them dry, then chop up in a copy grind. Makes great tree scatter. Yes.
Michael's upgraded to train conductor.
I know you said.
Oh, sorry, you didn't reply anything, so.
Damn, most I've ever known about Pendle Hill is what Fielding did, and they felt most haunted there. And all I heard was her screaming. It's actually, you know, looking at it, it looks very, very innocuous.
Especially when the weather hits. Oof.
No, innocuous means nothing. It's very calm.
When it's foggy, it looks a bit...
The hill itself, up when he's talking, looks very innocuous. But when you think about the history of the place, it's incredible. And then you speak to the people around as well. But yeah, Timber, that's not a bad idea, actually. We saw that in Marklands, didn't we?
Which? The leaf? No, we tried the leaves, didn't we? And what happened?
I don't know, I can't remember.
It turned into mush, and we just binned it.
That's because we ground it too much.
You've...
Damn, the most of... Oh, I read that. Gav says, thank you, Grace, you are a wonderful host.
He's creeping now, isn't he?
Timber, collect 3 bags of different colours, red, yellow, red and green. It's true, look at the same abandoned building, there's weeds that are usually grown wooden in the stems. No, yeah. Harris, I have some lichen moss from years ago and it still feels wet, but great foliage cover.
Yeah, lichen's a thing I need to experiment with. Because I have been, is it lichen that I've been gifted? It's, I get them mixed up. You've got 2. You've got the lichen, which is the fine one, and you've got one that looks like seaweed. They creep like the best spiders. Spiders? Really, Gav? Spiders?
Dried tea leaves.
Yes.
That's what fly
Dried tea leaves.
Does that mean Gab was like, that's what Gab was? That was Gavin in disguise, headbutting the plot.
How does this scatter attach this jumper and not come off? Oh dear.
I don't know why.
Because it is literally, I'm struggling to get it off. It's like drove to it like static grass does. But yeah, Gav's in trouble now again. He creeps like the best spiders.
Don't you not, Gavin?
Spiders, really? I'm just... Yeah, that hurts.
Gavin got me my mallet, so leave me alone.
You got you your mallet?
Yeah.
So we can still be in my bad books.
You got your, well, SCENICS?
That, he said all I'm worth is 10p, so it must have been all that was for you.
Oh no, I'm doomed to the outhouse, says he. I'll give you a charming toilet roll, don't worry, Gav.
Who was it? Graham had one he did years ago of mucking around with someone on the toilet on an outside lavvy, hasn't he? He got a lavvy from Lord Owl. So
yes.
He recreated a photo. To make rough patches and fills, place a small spread of the stuff you're using on the room building before giving a scatter down. Give impression of rough patches and gorse bushes. My favourite. How did you know, Rob? Said Gav.
The webcam works well, Gav.
So, guys, I do think we're at that time, because if I start something now, I'm not going to be able to finish it. And let's just go with that. I've actually created something for one. No, I've got a hiccup. No. Yep. Yep. So, yeah, guys, I think it's going to come to that point that we are going to slow it down. So if people wouldn't mind leaving the stream as it does come to an end, it just helps us keep an eye on whether people have caught up or not, because we never like to, you know, cut it off. I do worry about, you know, abroad and that. If people...
Oh, Oswestry's just joined.
You've just joined. I'm sorry, darling. I know for us this is early. You know, we can go on to midnight, but
you're working.
I'm working in the morning, and now it is getting a bit colder in the shed. It's not as easy out here in winter, is it? Because how cold are you tonight?
I'm fine.
You're fine for one time. You're fine, and hey. So I think what I'm going to do is flip it. We're going to put it on mute. And thank you all. I haven't said my thank yous though today, so I do apologise. So obviously a big thank you to our patrons and our members. We are hoping to do a competition soon. Now we've done our 4,000 giveaway.
And that's gone. Oh, I haven't messaged him, have I? I haven't messaged him. Say it's on the way.
Will get rid of the haircuts. No, it'll do a lot more. It'll make me swear. But yeah, obviously, thank you guys, one and all, our members, our patrons, you know, everyone subscribing, watching the videos, watching the adverts, just help us with that little bit of income for the hour. You know, we don't use it for anything else, it's purely for our hour. We would not be where we are without you guys helping us get to this. You know, our one-time or our multiple-time donators, our gifters, because you guys always seem to know when we need something for the layout. It usually arrives just at the right time, or before we even need it. So thank you all, and obviously the biggest thank you to our mods, as always, on and off the lives. These guys are always, you know, in communication with us, keeping an eye on how the chats go, keeping an eye on comments on videos as well, and obviously being brilliant at sharing links for people. So thank you all and everyone. I think in terms of lives this week, I think Simon's got his live tomorrow. Jason's live, I will say, it's different on this week. It's kind of like sharing pages. If you do want to be featured, please send him an email. He won't accept it any other way. It's barnabasjunction@gmail.com. But please send him an email if you would like to be featured. Also, if you don't want to be featured but you want to nominate someone, he can do that as well. But he has said he's only accepting those through email. So obviously, I think that's fair just to keep it in one place. So I'm just saying, everyone's saying good night now. I am sorry, Oswestry, for you just coming in. As I said, we usually do go on longer, so I get why like you've come in and thought, oh, we're in. Yeah, it's getting a little late, so good night to you all, fellow mod subscribers, lurkers, and obviously yes to our lurkers as well. I'm sorry, guys. It's not that I forget you. I just forget to say hello and sorry. And Gav loves me really. But yes, hopefully later on the Saturday, I don't know. As I said, it does depend on the temperature. Because as you can imagine, it does get a little bit unbearable when it is too cold. I look like I have red hair or ginger hair. I've changed my hair colour, guys. It's like a coppery colour. Hey, maybe I could look at different hair colours with the light. No, that just... No. No.
Green hair? I've
had that.
You've
Don't
had
even
green
go
hair.
there. Flymo, thank you for the £5, darling. I prefer the other colour. It looked coppery.
Thank you very much,
good night,
Flymo.
small word. Good night, one and all. Thanks for live safely. BarnabasJunction.com is the email for Jason shout out. Yeah, hopefully we will be there as well. Rob used to love me until he took the print head apart. Self-inflicted. So anyway, guys, I am going to put my work tonight back on its home. And then leave that with you as we do our usual seeing who's... Oh, that's good timing. See what I mean about it's used to...
Yeah, there's no the fact that you bent them out.
No, what it is we have it the other way.
Yeah.
Because this is at the top going across, isn't it? So I can't really straighten it that well.
You can't straighten that bit because that's bent and broken.
No, I
busted.
mean, this I can't because the ball joint's there. I could switch it. Oh, that's the way. That's the way around it. Bear with, guys. I'm moving my ball joint. Ah, that's better. Why didn't I think of that earlier? But it means we can have a bit straighter for people to see. No, that's going to come off.
Yeah, thank you to everybody. You all make a difference. Zoomies.
Yeah.
You're going to finish moving that about. You just.
I will
just
when
leave
I'm
it where
happy.
Just leave it where it is.
I'm happy with the ambience. So yeah, that's that one. I might need a bit more colour in there actually, but we'll see it tomorrow in the natural light, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not tomorrow for me actually, on Thursday. So yeah, guys, thank you all. We are going to put it on silent now and watch as people leave the chat. Thank you one and all again for a brilliant night.
Take care, everybody.
Night night.